Mr.
Good day, brothers and sisters. This is MEGACOMRADE live from Dallas, Texas. Today's date is Friday, October 22nd, 2021. It's about 3:07 p.m. here in Dallas, Texas, United States time. I want to welcome everyone on board. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Moment of Truth with Umoru. As you all understand, today is the final day of that we're going to discuss about Akoko Edo until we go back for the video. You know what I'm saying? So, as you all understand, I see you, Joy Abuya. God bless you. Acknowledge your presence. Favor Olomide Wa Bernard Osai Bofo. God bless you. I want you all to do the needful. I want you all to go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and share, tag your friends, invite your followers, whoever it is, bring them on board. First of all, as you all might have heard, 4+4 people, 4+4. Akataka. Okay. 4+4 talk back. For a few days now, little bit less than a month.
Hey guys,
Me and a comrade BOB-MANUEL Umoru, we have been hammering on the liability that follow 4+4 talk back. Now, a political offer from the local government is not crying. Charlie Temple is not crying and be saying, why are we calling 4+4 talk back? I say, he said it's not a political slogan. And this is the same slogan they used during the campaign. So, my people, we are going to play a little bit of Charlie Temple tears. Charlie Temple of Wode is not crying. Away 4+4. He said it's not for people to be laughing at. I don't want to talk much. Let me just go ahead and play it. I want everyone to listen. Charlie Temple. Just like Comrade Adamadle Oshomule said, he said, Kulu temper. Today we came out at PFM TV International Facebook and a YouTube channel. We did not come up on People's Freedom Movement due to the fact that they've been hacking that Facebook right now. I want you to listen to Charlie Temple.
Charles Idahosa expressed disappointment that the slogans Ogbane and Togba are being mocked by some indigents and residents owing to the current happenings within the political space in the state.
Togba and Ogbane are sacred words, not words to play politics with, as it will amount to rubbish.
But people, first of all, before we go there, let's bring Comrade BOB-MANUEL Umoru. You all put your hands together to the one and only the hammer of all time. Are you all ready? Do you all want me to bring him on? Yes or no? Okay, let's go. Hello, comrade. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you here to play?
Yeah, I'm all right. Where is another day? Yeah, I don't know if you have heard it. Charlie Temple is angry the way you people are now rubbishing 4+4 talk back. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Then I will let you respond before I share my video. So let's go ahead and play it. Charlie Temple. I think you call it political offer, right?
Yes,
Let's go.
Within the political space in the state.
Hold on.
Charles Idahosa expressed disappointment that the slogans Ogbane and Togba are being mocked by some indigenes and residents owing to the current happenings within the political space in the state.
Togba and Ogbane are sacred words, not words to play politics with, as it will amount to rubbishing our struggle. Anytime it rains, and when buildings are blown away, people's roofs removed, they make mockery. Wamawe Togba, or when people build on flood channel or right of way, and such illegal buildings pulled down, as if the governor was re-elected to come and pamper their inadequacies or encourage them to flatten planning laws and become recalcitrant and lawless. That was not why Ogbane was brought up.
He recalled the origin of the two slogans.
You all remember during the campaign, terrorists Abatobase came out. They brought one woman that claimed that she is the origin of Togba. But Charlie Temple was not happy because he always find of taking people's credit. Charlie Temple now making clear. Let's you not be Eranomigho talk. Let's go.
Advised Edo State people not to miss.
Ogbane was brought up.
He recalled the origin of the two slogans and advised Edo State people not to misconstrue the essence of the slogans.
I created the word of Ogbane.
He said he created it.
And Togba.
He said he created
during the battle for the political liberation of the state from godfatherism. It was not as popular as it was a senatorial affair compared to the last gubernatorial election, where both words went.
So you all heard him. He said he created it during the senatorial affair. Terrorist Abatobaze came out during the campaign with one woman and said that the lady and he created Togba. People cannot see this pathological liar. This parasite worm that continue to live on the people of Edo State. Good people of Edo State feed on them and it is eating them, sucking them like a goddamn motherfucking sucking blood. Let's listen. Let's go ahead. Finish.
Viral across the globe. For the last group created the word of Ogbane and Togba during
origin of
governor was re-elected to come and pamper their inadequacies or encourage them to flatten planning laws and become recalcitrant and lawless. That was not why Ogbane was brought up.
He recalled the origin of the two slogans and advised Edo State people not to misconstrue the essence of the slogans.
I created the word of Ogbane and Togba during the battle for the political liberation of the state from godfatherism. It was not as popular as it was a senatorial affair compared to the last gubernatorial election, where both words went viral across the globe. For the well-meaning people of Edo, Togba and Ogbane was a rallying cry for their political liberation from the then upcoming godfather.
Mr. Idahosa described the crisis in the Edo State chapter of PDP as unfortunate, pointing out that if not addressed, it could affect the party's fortune in the 2023 general.
Hold on.
And Togba are being. Mr. Charles Idahosa expressed disappointment that the slogans Ogbane and Togba are being mocked by some indigenes and residents owing to the current happenings within the political space in the state.
Togba and Ogbane are sacred words, not words to play politics with, as it will amount to rubbishing our struggle. Anytime it rains and when buildings are blown away, people's roofs removed, they make mockery. Wamawe Togba, or when people build on flood channel or right of way, and such illegal buildings pulled down, as if the governor was re-elected to come and pamper their inadequacies or encourage them to flatten planning laws and become recalcitrant and lawless. That was not why Ogbane was brought up.
He recalled the origin of the.
We are going to ask our Umoru father. He said they should not be using Wabawe Togba for political reasons. Why do they brought 4+4 Togba? Well, Damio, listen to this man very well. BOB-MANUEL said he's a political orphan in PDP. Listen. Hold on.
Struggle. Anytime it rains and when buildings are blown away, people's roof removed, they make mockery. Or when people build on flood channel or right of way and such illegal buildings pulled down, as if the governor was re-elected to come and pamper their inadequacies or encourage them to flatten planning laws and become recalcitrant and lawless. That was not why Ogbane was brought up.
He recalled the origin of the mocked. Mr. Charles Idahosa expressed disappointment that the slogans Ogbane and Togba are being mocked by some indigents and residents owing to the current happenings within the political space in the state.
Togba and Ogbane are sacred words, not words to play politics with, as it were amount to rubbishing.
He said not words to play politics with. Is it not what he said? What were they playing politics with during the gubernatorial election? He said not words to play politics with. We should ask the political orphan in PDP. BOB-MANUEL, what do you got to say about that? Go ahead. Can you hear us, comrade? Okay, you might want to check your phone or your network again. Go ahead and do that. Hello? If you can hear me, go ahead and do your network, change your network, then you come back. Okay? The network is very bad. This one is bad. Okay. So, my people. Egbe wore o. Ipai dausa. Hey, oh you are baloe. I want the 4+4 Togba. Let's bring Umoru back again. Hello. Okay. What do you have to say about this patch as in Hausa that is a political orphan in PDP? He said we should not be rubbishing 4+4 Togba. Go ahead.
Okay, I think I listened clearly, and I had chat saying, Temple saying Togba is sacred among others. What is sacred about Togba? Is Togba now our ancestor or our Togba is just a slogan, it's not a word, and it has no fire or power in it. So just use as a political view in 2020 election.
Can you all hear him? Hold on for a second. Can you all hear Comrade BOB-MANUEL Umoru? Can you all hear him? Can you all hear him? Because me, I barely hear you over here.
Okay.
They said they cannot hear you. So you have to fix it to the way you always do it. Okay?
Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, but now it's better. Yeah.
It's better. Okay. I was saying that I overheard Comrade, I do Comrade now, no, Honorable Charlie Temple, known as Charles Idahosa by name, saying Togba or Ogbane is sacred. There is nothing sacred about the words. They were just political slogans that were used as gimmicks to capture the hearts of Edo people. And it's a mantra, so to say. So what does a political mantra have to do with sacredness? Is it now an oracle, or is it now a shrine? Or is it now part of the ancestor or ancestral inheritance? It has to be sacred. But the word is that sincerely of Togba. The same way I am the originator
Okay, can you change your? Can you change? Will you be able to swap your network? This is horrible.
This is horrible. Let me try it again.
Will you be able to swap it? I want you all to go ahead and share this video. Let everyone go ahead and share. Go ahead and share this video. Invite Pa Chasidausa to the show. Let it come and watch. Okay.
Before that, how many of you have heard that Apostle Uyinosa have caught chain? Of your chain in there. Thanks to BOB-MANUEL. And let's see. I think okay? Yeah, I think this is better. Go ahead.
Okay. So Barrister Charles now? Charlie Temple. He's actually the originator of Ogbane and Togba, which Albert tried to snatch or he stole from him, so to say. The same way, I am the originator of Edo no be Lagos, and a lot of persons also try to lay claim to it. But how be it?
So you are the originator of Edo no be Lagos?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us about it.
So, Togba was for Charlie Temple. Edo no be Lagos was mine. And the reason for Edo no be Lagos was because Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, senator, the grip is having over Lagos State, his godfatherism tendencies, and the way he has been oppressing Lagosians politically. He gets whatever he wants at any time, does whatever he wants to do. Nobody question him. And Tinubu will even tell you until he goes to bed, Lagos has not gone to bed. So whenever he wants to go to bed, that means Lagos wants to go and sleep. So he is not Lagos. Whatever he wants in Lagos, he gets. When he wakes up, we say Kotiji. That means Lagos has woken up from bed or from sleep, so to say. So in all ramifications of life, Senator Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu gets whatever he wants. Nobody question him. Nobody face him or have any agitation. Okay.
So
no protest.
That is how Edo no be Lagos came in, right?
Game that have whatever you want to have in Edo State. In Edo State, we speak up, we speak to power, we are not scared of anybody, we are liberal people, our employer, but you are not our God. You may be the one giving us land to farm, but you are not the one giving us the increase in the farm. So we already have this notion that every Edo-born citizen is a freeborn, and we have equal right to our patrimony, especially our commonwealth. So nobody is God over another in Edo State. Unlike the way Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is God over everybody in Lagos. In Edo State, no, it's not like that. So that is where the concept of Edo no be Lagos comes.
Okay. The way Charlie Temple now is crying. So let's forget about Charlie Temple for a moment. As you can see, before we go to moment of truth, which we are going to Akoko Edo, we are going to. How many Akoko Edo people are here? If you are from Akoko Edo, please acknowledge your presence. You can see the schools in Akoko Edo. You know, I am not a person that like putting pictures. You can just see a little bit of it. We needed some video from it. I want you to share. This is Akoko Edo. This is Edo State. This is Edo Best. This is computerized school as what you are looking at. So that being said, we are going to come to that. I need everyone to go ahead and share this video. And I want to congratulate BOB-MANUEL, Umoru, and myself. I want to congratulate myself and Comrade BOB-MANUEL, Umoru, and the fans and the supporters that share the videos. As you can see, Governor Obaseki is rushing. He's rushing. People are calling me from the government house and saying, ERANOMIGHO, this is a moment of truth and situation with the Hammer government that they are rushing to complete
some of the projects they abandoned before. Because when I keep asking people, name 5 complete projects that Governor Obaseki have done from ground zero, they are not rushing. I never knew that this can have such an effect. I know the power of MEGACOMRADE, the power of situation room, but I never thought that this can be that damaging to the extent that the government are now running, scatter, try to finish a project in what they call it, industrial park now. Okay, let's leave that. You all saw the School of Health. The School of Health, it did not start the project. It didn't start it. The School of Health was there. Comrade Adamalio Shomole already put the project there, but he rushed 95%. He rushed, no, 90%. He called it 95%. We investigated it. And we are going to monitor that school and make sure people are in that school. This is, I will not criticize Governor Obaseki, but I will bring out things that are supposed to be done. Like I told you, I did not vote for him. I did not support him. I did not bring him to power. You all did. 4+4. Talk back. You all did. You know what I'm saying? As I read your comments, say, ERANOMIGHO, you know one. Now you get Benin. Are you the owner of Benin? I allow that come, ERANOMIGHO, you know one come Benin again. If you allowed me to come, I will be in Benin. I can go to Nigeria, go to Abuja, go to Lagos, go to Delta State. What is in Benin? If I come to Edo State, I'll go to my village. If you people would have allowed me to go to my village, nobody would dare cross that river. If you cross and you know they go back home, they know it. They know once I reach my community, once you come, you will not go. We're not going to fight you. How are we mean? Well, what's the work with you? Simple. I always see people know the fight. You do never hear them. If to say the day I will reach my village, bang, 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 I sit down, nobody they come. If you come, you go out. Now let God go save you. You don't know where I from come. Have you not heard where I come from? They know once I reach my community, it's over. Hey, what are once I reach my community, come. Where so what? Where was the king? It was an happy man. So I want to thank Comrade BOB-MANUEL Umoru for what they have done, for exposing the government, for exposing the allocation that is coming in, for letting us know the internal revenue that comes in every month, 4.5 billion. I think about 4.5 billion. You know, we really we appreciate him. That being said, the School of Nursing, exactly. God bless you, Iyekoyo. So the School of Nursing, remember when he closed that school, I cried, I shout. Oh, Baseki, oh, where school of nursing, oh, where. Mama H was always calling him. So we, Benin people, they're supposed to just call me and thank me. That is what they're supposed to do. I don't try for Benin people. If not be people freedom movement, that School of Nursing, if it don't go. If it don't go. So you cannot see what the impact people freedom movement, moment of truth and situation room are making. We are not creating problem. We are not insulting the governor. We are not shouting. We just come here. We speak the truth. Like Comrade BOB-MANUEL said, he peppered them with truth. He hammered them with truth. That is it. So I want to say it again. It's right here now. Congratulations. And we hope the network will be good for you to talk today. If not, you are going to watch MEGACOMRADE. So go ahead. Obviously, it's not here. He's trying. He's trying really hard. So let's remove him from here. Okay. He said, let me read this comment again. What is your problem in Akoko Edo? So let me show you the problem in Akoko Edo. Hold on, just hold on. Stay right there, don't leave. I'm just going to show you. This is Akoko Edo. See the school there? This is Akoko Edo right there. Hold on, let me remove this comment. This is Akoko Edo. Look at it. That is the problem. Okay, Evli Ajayi. Have you seen it? This is Akoko Edo. This is no Oriomo. That is to tell you, I fight for everyone. Poor children are going to this school. Can your children go to this school? Evli. France, what are you looking for? Every Raymond, why might you not? I don't ask a question. Una day now, we never reach 30 minutes. We are going to 500 now. Una not feel one person, they ask one question. Now me go answer and now me go tell you share. Now me go tell you like. Now me go tell you anything. So are you going to tell me that all these people are lazy? Yes or no? Or all these people cannot read or cannot write. ERANOMIGHO or BOB-MANUEL, we have to do everything. One person ask one question. Yeah, why can't you people reply that person? Why? So I have to be the one to do everything. You see, this is why Nigeria will not move forward. This is the reason Nigeria will not move forward. About 500 people just sit down, less than 25 minutes. Una sit down. One person during the time of xenophobia. That is exactly what you guys did. A South African people will come to my page. They will insult me. They will insult me. Nigeria, almost one person. Sometimes it will be 5 South African. They will be insulting me during the xenophobia. Nigeria, they will just be there. I will be fighting their shame on some of them. You want me to block her? I will not block her. I will not. Go ahead, comrade.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I'm having a little trouble with all my network, not just one. But I believe this one has been stabilized, so we can go for as long as we want. God helping us, and the weather being favorable. First, I want to say before we move to the issue of the day, recently that a lot of persons in the governor camp are so frustrated, including Honorable Charles Idahosa. I am not responsible for their frustration. I am not. Anyone that chooses to be frustrated at this point in time, it's not me that is frustrating them. It's the truth and the fact that is on ground that is frustrating them. You cannot battle with the truth. Else, what will actually be the reason why Mr. Charlie Temple comes out to public state and starts saying Ogbane or Togba is sacred? Just to tell you the height of frustration that has bedeviled their mind at the recent time. The thing that the truth does is that if you are the truth gives you sleepless nights. The truth ensures that your heart is not beating properly. The truth ensures that you are filled with bitterness. There's no fire inside you. It's not just pertaining, of course, affecting this man alone, Honorable Charles Idahosa alone. It's affecting a whole lot of persons. The deputy governor is the most frustrated among all of them. Why the chief frustrated one is the governor himself. You see, we as a people must come to this height, the zenith of accepting the truth the way it is. If you are a failure, accept you are a failure. If your man is not performing well, you call him and talk to him. This attitude of trying to cover up for ineptitude, the era is over. This era we are in now, if my brother is not performing, I have to tell the whole world that my brother is not performing. If there are areas that need attention and my brother is the governor of the state or my friend is the governor of the state, or my father is the governor of the state, the best I can do is to draw his attention to that particular fault that is on ground. But you see, every one of them who are cronies, who are urchins, and who are kitchen cabinet of the governor, they have tried their best to cover the truth. But you know, the truth is a fire. Is hotter than the fire, and invisible. Not just hotter than the fire. It's an invisible, tremendous, and boisterous fire that nobody can cover. When you try to cover the truth, it makes anything that covers it, and that is why this frustration is coming at this point in time. Unfortunately, I am sorry, I'm not responsible for their frustration. My own assignment, my own calling this period of time is to punish them with the truth and pepper them with the truth. You know, when they grind a bucket of pepper and they pour it on you, no matter how powerful you are, even if you are the greatest DBA on earth, once a bucket of pepper is poured on you, I can assure you that the next 7 days, your body will not be fine. Not to talk of the truth being poured on someone. What we are having now is that the angels of lies, the angels of deceit, the truth is now visiting them like a spirit that is on rampage and is flogging them from their head to their toe. Is flogging them without remorse. And that is why they are coming out. The things that are not supposed to be said, they are coming out to say it. Instead of the man telling the governor to address critical issues, he's telling the people, Ogbane is sacred. What is sacred about Ogbane? What is sacred about Togba? Is that the problem of Edo State? So these are the things that we are looking at. Thank you so much, Mega Comrade.
Okay, I'm shocked for him to pick a barrel because of Ogbane, instead of him to be arguing about security and the safety of Edo people. He's there fighting, arguing about Ogbane. I mean, it's laughable, you know.
But before we continue, I don't know, maybe perhaps somebody close to him is watching or himself is watching. Honorable Charlie Temple, sorry for your present situation. I am sorry for the spirit of frustration that is hitting your camp, but I think you can make amends. Frustration is one demon that is bigger than HIV. So I think you all can make amends, hug the truth, apologize to Edo people, and promise them you will go back to table. Because we have covered 2 local governments, we are rounding up the 3rd one, and the results in these 3 local governments, as far as the Ogbane apostles are concerned, as far as the Ogbane followers are concerned, as far as the Ogbane fellowship members are concerned, it's been a woeful failure. It's been a 0/3 so far, or 0/2.5. By the time we finish totally today about Akoko Edo, you will see no reason for anybody to fly the toga or the mantra Ogbane. Ogbane should be a dead thing now in the Edo political landscape, because what we used to campaign in 2020, which was Ogbane, has actually not brought the principles or perhaps the ingredients that Ogbane is tied around. Ogbane is that a tenure is going to be completed, and in that Ogbane, you promise that a lot of things that are missing in the Edo State, from infrastructural development to security to education to agriculture to social welfare, everything was going to be revamped. But unfortunately, we are not having it, and that is why you think Ogbane is sacred. Ogbane is just an ordinary word that was used to campaign. The same way Obama has, yes, we can, and other people have changed, we vote for. So let us go on. Sorry, Honorable Charles, you and your men, you can try and take cold water sometime when the frustration is high. When the heat of frustration is high, try and take very, very cold water. It will help you relax the tension of your mind. But if any of you think that you are going to have failed health because of we dishing out the truth, prepare yourself. I assure you that your doctors will be able to treat you. And where they fail, we can take you to hospitals in surrounding states that are functional, even when that of Edo is not functioning. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Enough of political offense, Ogbane problem. What we're going to do right now, as you all understand, Apostle Uyinosa, he don't coach him. And thanks to MEGACOMRADE, thanks to some of you who are here, Situation Room, and thanks to Comrade BOB-MANUEL, I think Apostle Uyinosa, he has started unleashing on the political leaders. And if we can be able We have to wait for Umoru to come on this one, but let's go ahead and let's play the video. I want you all to share this video. Let's go ahead. Apostle Uyinosa, he blow. Let's do it. Let's go.
For as long as you drink water, eat food with water, example you are drinking carry water. Let the forces of the nature begin to fight you, fight your generation, in the name of Jesus Christ. Father, today, I command the forces of nature, let them begin to fight all the evil politicians in the corridor of power, taking us to suffer in the midst of plenty, in the name of Jesus Christ. The Nigerian politician, you are using your money, sponsoring crime, sponsoring popular, sponsoring evil in this country. Today, we keep to use your hand to sponsor what will destroy you and your generation in the name of Jesus Christ. You are the one making us to suffer in the midst of plenty. Whether in the kind of power, wherever you are, let God begin to judge you. I command the forces of the water. Let us begin to fight you.
And that
In the name of Jesus Christ. Oh, you.
Well, Comrade, what do you have to say about Apostle Alfred Uyinosa? He has caught you. He don't catch you.
That is the spirit of frustration. That spirit was sent out last week. I sent that spirit out. It's ravaging their camp now. Every one of them. Who see you, who knows you, who join all of them are confused now. Very soon you will hear them beating one another. Very soon, just watch out.
Okay, let's go ahead and finish the video. I want to I applaud him for turning around. Comrade Umoru is a hammer. The hammer of fruit is very, very difficult to channel. For Apostle Uyinosa to do this, I could not believe it when I saw it. So let's go ahead and let's watch it together. Let's go. Apostle Uyinosa, go ahead. Yes, hallelujah. You see, he's spreading his hand. He's telling the whole world. I thought there was security in Edo. I thought there's no Fulani herdsmen. But now we cannot see Apostle Uyinosa. Let's go. We should applaud him for doing this. Go. Shaka bakata kata. If you are a Nigerian politician,
for as long as you drink water, eat food with water, the example you are drinking carry water. Today, let the forces of the nation begin to fight you, fight your generation in the name of Jesus Christ. And that today, I command the forces of the nation, let them begin to fight all the evil politicians in the corridor of power, making us to suffer in the midst of plenty in the name of Jesus Christ. And the politician, you are using your money, sponsoring crime, sponsoring popular, sponsoring evil in this country. Today, we keep to use your hand to sponsor what will destroy you and your generation in the name of Jesus Christ. You are the one making us to suffer in the midst of plenty. Whether in the kind of power, whether let God begin to judge you. I command the forces of the water. Let us begin to fight you, fight your generation.
Not be smart,
in the name of Jesus Christ. Oh,
do you know that this cause might affect Governor Obaseki? Comrade, what do you have to say about that tomorrow?
Well, this should be the second program I'm watching about him doing the prayer. And I think he has two things to do himself first. He has to come online and apologize to Edo people. And he has to come to this place and tell us what has happened and what has changed. That's second. And I think whatever he's doing now, if there is a yes from the people of Edo State and there are yes from the forces, the cohorts of heaven and hell against Governor Godwin Obaseki, in no distant time, he's going to pay for all the wars and atrocities he has committed against Edo people. Prayer is powerful, especially when it is aligned rightly. The only thing that can set Godwin Obaseki or Philip Shaibu and every other cronies free from this kind of prayer is if their hands are clean. But as it is now, they have bloodstains on their hands by the virtue of the lives and properties that have been destroyed in the Edo State under their watch.
Okay, let's finish it before then we move on.
All you water.
Hey! Oh, Abala, you just the pack water out. Hey! This man is ready for spiritual proof. Aye! Wahala. See problem, no be nothing. See apostle. All Baseki support out. Hey, you don't catch it. Yeah, COVID-19. Yeah. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command the forces of the nation. Who do Apostle Uyinosa at this one? Comrade Umoru, are you the cause of this? Eh?
I want to say I have a hand in it, but little, sir, little. I have a little bit of influence on this by the grace of God.
Oh my God! The fans are even attacking him on this. Let's read what he said. He said he should be praying against pastor. He said, "Can you imagine? Look at Nigerians. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? These are the same people that want development. Someone is doing a right thing. What Apostle did here is very good. And here you are. Well, let's finish the video and move to the moment of truth. Let's just finish. I think I have about a few seconds left. Let's go.
I command them to go and fight the women in those states. And don't get free. Thank you, Father. Voice of the nation.
See wahala. This man make business. Hey. Okay. Okay. Wow. 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 Unbelievable. Wow. Okay. Are you there, comrade? Let me see what I did here. I need to bring you back in. Let's see. Okay. How are you? Okay, can you see me, comrade?
Just.
Okay, hello,
sir.
Comrade. Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Apostle Uyinosa, we want to let you know that we want more of this prayer. We want more of this prayer. Akoko talk show. I think on Sunday is going to be a great day. If you are on Facebook, I want you to go and share PFM TV. PFM TV is where we are broadcasting from. Okay, PFM TV. PFM TV.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Now.
Yeah, our voice is coming back for us. You have to log off again. Today, network is very bad. Okay. Hey guys, as you all can see, this job is not easy. You know, you can see the network is frustrating. Comrade BOB-MANUEL Umoru. So I need everyone to go ahead and share this video so that we can go ahead and start our moment of truth with Akoko Edo. Hello.
Can you hear me clearly, sir?
I think it's better now. Go ahead.
Okay. And you know, the Bible said,
but the volume is very low. The volume is very low.
Even now? Are we okay now?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's all right. It's manageable. Go ahead.
The Bible said, "Yes, I know the truth, and the truth will make you free." When Apostle Uyinosa came to PFM, he came with a whole bundles of misinformation. He was not properly informed. So PFM became like a school for him to attend, and a lecturer was brought in to educate him about the current happenings and situations in Edo State. And having gotten the needed information about what was on ground and what is obtainable in Edo State, his mindset began to change. His orientation began to change. He's beginning to have a whole new thought about events in Edo State. Perhaps
he said they cannot. He said they cannot hear you very well. They said they cannot hear you. Just if you can do it the way you've been doing it before, it will be better. The network is frustrating, and I think the fans also are frustrating us. That is a fact. So everybody got to do their own job. You know what I'm saying? We see right now on Facebook, we are broadcasting live from PFM TV International Facebook page. If today is the first day you are watching us, I want you to like that page. Oh, are you aware that PFM, we have opened up a PFM TV TikTok? A bit TikTok. Okay. Hello.
Can they hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear. Better. Go ahead.
Okay. So, when Apostle Uyinosa came to PFM, as I was saying, PFM now became a school for him to come and learn. And of course, the vice chancellor of the school, MEGACOMRADE, employed a professor to come and lecture him about the happenings in the Edo State. So Edo State was the course of study. PFM was the school. The vice chancellor of the school is MEGACOMRADE. Why BOB-MANUEL Umoru was the visiting professor or the lecturer to lecture him. And then he came to the knowledge of the truth. Information that were not at his disposal, that were not on his table. For example, the security vote. I know he was very, very disappointed hearing that security vote was 900 million and people are dying. I know he was disappointed because perhaps he has not traveled out of Benin, and when we now dare him to travel out Benin Auchi Express Road, and perhaps he went there and somebody told him, "Boy, no travel on this road, na dangerous zone." So he began to have a rethink. Remember, we challenged him to go to Ekenwa Road. Maybe he sneaked to Ekenwa Road and saw the disaster in that place that Obaseki called the contract, the ongoing contract that was suspended, or the suspended contract, so to say. He saw the state of some schools, among others, and then begin to say, is there truly a government in Edo State? Of course, the answer is no. When the government is sleeping, it's not functional. So we wouldn't say there's a government in Edo State. And one tool is when people come to the knowledge of the truth, it has a way of changing their orientation, changing their mind from what was obtainable to a new system of thinking, a new rational system. And I think that is what has happened to Apostle Uyinosa, because there was a time I saw him, one of our PFM family member sent a video to me, the link, and I think I sent it to you, MEGACOMRADE, where I saw him cursing and cursing and cursing. So this is the second one I'm watching. I would say he has been frustrated with the activities of Governor Godwin Obaseki and his cronies, and now he wants peace of mind. And in looking for peace of mind, he has to undo what he has done. So the only way to undo it is to come out to that same public domain and begin to criticize by prayer the people he has been praising. But that is not enough. We need to reach out to Apostle Uyinosa and plead with the PFM's family. Let us bring him to the situation room once again and play the video for him. Let us ask him if he was the one responsible, or maybe he was drunk, or he did it with his clear eyes. Maybe he was hypnotized, or he would tell them, BOB-MANUEL summoned me in one coven. When I appeared in that coven, I started doing all this thing. I didn't know when I did all this thing. So let him come and let's ask what has happened between the time he appeared on PFM and today. It's barely 2 weeks, and the man has stopped singing hallelujah to Governor Godwin Obaseki, and he's trying to align himself to popular thoughts and demand. It's a welcome development, and I hope it lasts. And I hope it's not as though he's trying to like perhaps play a gimmicks on the people to get the attention of Governor Godwin Obaseki. If it's from the start, genuinely, I will tell you, and I will say a big thank you to PFM family. I will say well done to PFM family for the victory over the soul. You know, when a soul is won from hellfire to heaven, angels in heaven rejoice. So the PFM family should be rejoicing if this one has been snatched from the hell of Obaseki to the heaven of the people. I think it should call for a celebration. But before we call for celebration, because somebody said in the midst of celebration there is danger. So let us perhaps ask him questions first. Then we know how and when to celebrate his redemption. Because I will say his redemption. Don't forget, the late music icon and music sage, Bob Nestamali said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. Was none of them gonna stop that time? So I think that is what has happened to Apostle Uyinosa. He's been emancipated from the Obaseki mental slavery. Slavery of lies, slavery of deceit, slavery of retrogression, slavery of vendetta, slavery of anger, and of course the new one, slavery of political frustration. You know, they've been in orphanage for so long, and they are returning back to that orphanage now. They are all political orphans, and frustration has bedeviled them. But congratulations to Apostle Uyinosa if actually he has seen the new direction and then he's towing the line. And I say, PFM family, una try well. Una don't get one repentant sinner. So let us begin to prepare him to be accepted into the kingdom of PFM. If you people will vote for him. But before that, we need to baptize him. And the baptism we have to be, we sitting him down to question him. Thank you, MEGACOMRADE.
So you want to baptize Apostle? You want to baptize him? Okay.
He's a simple apostle, so we need to bring him into righteousness now.
Okay. Okay. That's good enough. Let us go ahead and move to a moment of truth. We're in Akoko Edo. What is the information you have for us?
There were some videos I wanted to upload, but the person who is supposed to send the video is having challenges with network, and it's been somehow for some days now. As you can see, the name of the school is there. It's in Igara, and don't forget, Igara is the headquarters of Akoko Edo local government. So you look at it. This is the headquarters of a local government. Look at the kind of school that our people are attending, and yet somebody is saying he's a technocrat. Yes, somebody is saying he went to university. Yes, somebody is saying he's prouding himself to be the governor of Edo State. I remember there was a time he said to Comrade Adams Oshomole was attending a TV interview. He said, I cannot be governor and not be governor. Now you are governor. You are not governing. Look at the school. Look at the school. That's the school where we want to train future leaders from. That's the school where we want our doctors, our tomorrow doctors, to graduate from and get their primary school certificate. That's the school. Now, okay. These are the kind of facilities available in major communities in Akoko Edo. This one is even a fine one. Some of the classes were with ordinary sand. The ground is not even a broken, what do we call it? A broken cement or anything. No, a concrete cement. It's not even a broken one. This is pure sandy soil in classroom. Most of the classroom don't have windows. Most of the classroom don't have roofs. And when rain falls, imagine that building. Imagine in the rainy season, what will happen? The children will have to sit at home for weeks until the rain subsides again, and perhaps they'll go to class for 2 or 3 days. When it rains again, everybody run back to their villages or their homes. There was this particular video I'm trying to get. In that community, whenever rain falls, all the children run to the staff room. That is where everybody stays. Everybody, because all the classes are leaking. And this is Edo State. It's Edo State. So it's a bizarre situation. It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. That is
all right. Okay, let's go. the people, a lot of people have been calling me for concerning Akoko Edo. They have sent me a lot of pictures, and they continue to send me videos. Unfortunately, the videos they are sending belongs to one or two other channels, which I will not be playing over here. However, we heard that Akoko Edo have a lot of mineral resources. What are the mineral resources that they have in Akoko Edo? Can you educate our viewer and our followers what they don't know that Akoko Edo have that Governor Obaseki know about?
You know, another new concept we have brought to mineral resources is land. Akoko Edo has a very, very fertile ground for cultural activities. And when you now look at mineral deposits, Akoko Edo is home to the largest deposit of stones. When we say stones now, we talk of hard core stones. You know, most of the granites that are being used today, either for road construction, for building, and every others, they are in Akoko Edo. If you go to Ikpeshi, you will see a whole lot of it. Good enough, someone I'm very, very close to has a company in that houses. If you go to Akoko Edo, you will see what we call it, Grace Group, among others, having companies that mine these stones, grind them, and break them down. And recently, we heard that geologists also discovered that Akoko Edo is home to limestone, and among others. But how be it, it's not the question of the presence of these resources that is even the most important thing. It's the fact that the resources are there, but nobody is tapping them. The government is not drawing the attention of international communities. By this, I mean multinationals, to come in and invest on critical resources. None of them have been put on table, but yet over 100 MOU. I was saying 50 before, but I was corrected that the MOUs Governor Godwin Obaseki have signed so far, they are over 100. And congratulations to him. None of them is visible. None. Wow. None of the MOU is visible. He uses money to travel, sign the MOU, and bring them down to his to his table, and kept them. There is a particular cabinet he has in his office where he store all the MOU. So I think at the end of his administration, we will now have the best governor on MOU generation and signing. So it's going to be Governor Godwin Obaseki. The best governor on MOU failure of being real. The most failed governor of the history of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki. So Akoko Edo is home to a lot of them, and I think without a mistake, Akoko Edo is home to gold too. I think there is a gold deposit in Akoko Edo too. There is a gold deposit. Okay. There is a gold deposit in Akoko Edo too. And of course, the precious stone. You know, there are some precious stones that are used for jewelries. Akoko Edo is home to that too.
Okay. Tell us about the state of power distribution or electricity in Akoko Edo, you know.
The people of Akoko Edo are living in perpetual darkness. By perpetual darkness, I am not talking about spiritually now, so that our people who go to church, who go to mosque, will not misinterpret this. I mean by power generation and supply. There is no power. There are some communities in Akoko Edo that for 12 years, they've not seen light with their eyes. I'm not saying for 12 months. I'm not saying for 12 months. I'm not saying for 12 weeks. I mean for 12 years. That is a decade and 2 years. For 12 years, they've not seen light. Now, if you remove what do you call it? If you remove 5 years of Obaseki from 12 years, we have 7. So let's perhaps Comrade Adams could not dive into that. Maybe himself, he failed the people of Akoko Edo as far as electricity supply is concerned. But Governor Obaseki came to that place, went to this community twice, and during the campaign, one of the things that was brought to the table for us was the issue of electricity. And he told them that they should give him 3 months, that he was going to give most of those communities light. Some of them are enjoying light, fine, but maybe 3 hours per day or 5 hours per week, among others. But I'm saying it on authoritative note. I am saying it with a reasonable information. And again, whenever I say this thing, I would say I dare the governor, I dare anybody to come and demystify me with facts that there are communities in Akoko Edo that that enjoy uninterrupted power supply. No community in Akoko Edo enjoy 6 hours light straight for 7 days. None of them enjoy such privileges. So in Akoko Edo today, it's unfortunate. This, in social amenities, providing infrastructure. When you build schools, you are aware that because of the climate, don't forget humidity changes. Because of the climatic condition that we are in, sometimes it rains and sometimes it's sunny. It's expedient that all our schools are supposed to be fixed with good facilities, such as each of the classes are supposed to have a fan for ventilation, and then of course there should be lighting system, and of course there should just be a power system to ensure that the school is working generally. But with the buildings that you and I saw, the dilapidating building, do they look like an environment where a wire of light, electrical wire, even cut across, or look like a place that has been powered? It goes to show that the communities in Akoko Edo are actually out of government radar. Let me use that word. They are out of government radar for now. And the hospitals too. There are equipment in the hospitals that are supposed to be powered via electricity. When there is no provision of such, what are the people bouncing back to? Generator. They bounce back to generator. They bounce back to, I think the most common is generator, especially I pass my neighbor. They don't joke with it. So most of the people just say, okay, let us on it so we can use to do, to provide life. And I can tell you categorically, the whole of Akoko Edo medically cannot boast of 2 doctors. The whole of Akoko Edo cannot boast of 2 doctors. So even when we have hospitals that have access to electricity supply, who is going to attend to the patient? Unfortunately, the same thing that is happening in Owan, West and East is happening in Akoko Edo, where they use torchlight to give people injection. A nurse or doctor want to inject somebody, somebody have to hold the torchlight for them, or they use their Android phone on the touch on their Android phone, then somebody go close with injection and then inject them. And our governor is classic. Our governor is a technocrat. You see, I think the word technocrat has been abused by Governor Godwin Obaseki. That's why I told the people, I said, it's not about calling him technocrat. Techno is a phone. And you know, we have different modes of, is it models now? Models and series of techno. So before we used to have techno this, techno that. So our own is techno C rat. So they should forget about the technocrat. When you write techno, the mode is C rat. So this one is techno C rat, not technocrat. If it's actually a technocrat, by now, let us come back home. Let us come back home. The Red Roof Revolution covered almost all communities in Edo State. Almost all communities. By all communities, I mean that there is no ward, 192 ward. There is no ward in Edo State where we don't have the Red Roof Revolution. And don't forget, government is continuity. MEGACOMRADE ruled Edo State for 8 years, stopped in so and so point. BOB-MANUEL is taking over from MEGACOMRADE. I am supposed to continue from where he stopped, irrespective of his party. That is what governance entails. That is what is happening in Lagos State, despite the fact that it's APC. That is what is happening. A governor comes into office continues the job of another, the abandoned projects of another governor. Not all, but to a large extent, 70% of abandoned projects by successive governments have been taken over, and then they are the point of completion. Today, I'll give you, for example, Ambode handed over power to Sanwo-Olu, and Ambode approved for the reconstruction of Aja-Ekpe Road. He did that. They did the survey. They did everything. Sanwo-Olu did not send people back to the road to go and resurvey the land. Instead, he awarded the exact money for the contract. And today, in the next 3 to 6 months, that place will turn to a new heaven. You get the point now. So governance is continuity. This was the program of Ambode. He is not Ambode, but he knows that this is government. This is not about Ambode. This is about the people of the state. And that is what governance is. Osomole has given Red Root Revolution. Whether we demonize him or we don't demonize him, you come in, you inherit Red Roof revolution. If you cannot give it red roof, you can continue from that step, give it yellow roof, give it green roof, give it black roof. The most important thing is you can even call it Edo Best. That like the Edo Best that turned to Edo Scam. You can call those buildings Edo Best. Begin to give us these same buildings. Now, nobody should tell us that we don't have funds for that. We do. We do. So we can have classes with full facilities running with electricity supply. Now, we cannot even supply our homes. How much more supplying schools or other government facilities and agencies? It's not possible. And don't forget, electricity has a way it boosts the economy of every community. Electricity has a way of boosting the economy of every community. Tell me or show me a country, a state, a local government that is advancing. I will tell you a country, a state, and a local government that has prioritized electricity generation and distribution. Don't forget, for you to have developed the critical mineral resources in your place, you need power. The companies in Akoko Edo, many of them are folding up because there is no adequate power supply, and these companies are running on diesel. I know some of the stone companies, the granite companies and others, and of course the exploring companies that are folded up because of power. You see, and don't forget, diesel is expensive now. So you are running the cost of diesel. You are spending over 3 million naira to run your generator monthly. You have to run it for 24 hours, straight 30 days. You should know how much you'll be using on diesel. And you're not going to power one generator. You have offices, you have equipment, you have everything. And perhaps maybe of the 3 million that is budgeted for diesel, maybe 1.5 or 1.5 or thereabouts, we go to servicing equipment like Caterpillar, Grader, among others. Why 1.5 service the but in a place where we have supply.
Can we take this call right quick? Maybe it's from Akoko Edo. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Please, where are you calling from? Your name?
Yes. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay.
I'm calling from Italy. I'm Frank.
Okay.
Hello.
We are talking about Akoko Edo. Are you from that area?
I'm not from Akoko Edo. I'm from the Edo State. Why Umoru is deceiving Benin people?
Who is it deceiving?
He's deceiving himself.
Okay.
Why can't he carry his frustration and go to wherever he's coming from? Trying to deceive
Okay.
Benin people.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You want to talk or you want to shout and go? What do you want to do?
I'm not shouting and going. You were the one that.
Okay. Now what? Now you cannot talk. You see, this is Obaseki supporters. We are here. I have not. This is how Obaseki is ruling. This is how he's forcing PDP. This is how they went to they went to go and hold meeting. South governor. The whole meeting they said they all signed anti-Gracie bill. And Obaseki among all the old South governor, Godwin Obaseki is the only one that went behind there and betrayed the rest South governor. You see, these are the bad head in Benin, Edo State. Imagine you call into a show respectfully. I answer you. I ask you, do you want to talk or do you want us to? I mean, now you cannot talk. Now you are blocked. Go ahead, comrade.
So, thank you very much, sir. You know, I told you, I said in one of the communities in Akoko Edo that there is a large deposit of gold. Dangbala community in Akoko Edo is home to a gold deposit. Now, if you are going to mine, if you are going to mine gold, you should know you need a furnace. And most furnace now has gone beyond doing the local fire and all of it. Most of them are now machines that need earth machines that need electricity. Now we have a local government with mineral deposits, but yet for 12 years, major communities in that particular local government have not had access to good and durable electricity supply. And then in that same local government, we have Ojerami Dam. So even if the governor doesn't want to generate power to the whole of Edo North or the whole of Edo State, can't we generate power with Ojerami Dam that is broken today? We generate power from Ojerami Dam, power Akoko Edo, and allow the gold mine, give license to gold companies, and allow them to mine. And when these companies are mining,
God bless you, comrade. Can I just speak for 1 minute, please?
Yeah, right on, sir.
My good people of Edo State, as you can see, I'm not doing this for fun. I just get off from work. I work really hard. I came home. Why are we doing this? Since the beginning of Umoru, Comrade Bob Umoru, since he came to social media, a lot have changed in Edo State. And I'm going to let you all know, because most of you people, your brain not correct. You guys' brain is malfunctioning. You all should let your brain or whether whatever it is, you all should couple it before it gets too late. Most especially if the Benin people, if you do wagereru wagba, if you do not boo wagereru wagba, hey yo, ni buwo ereru wamagba if you do not boo, because this is a dana no wamure, wayate for profotok ban wayate in wade, you know. Now you are not saying, now so they deceive me. Now so they deceive me. They say, who deceive now? Make una let una break. Imagine this one will follow Libya enter sea. I go fight for them. Paper to enter embassy. They were not giving them even a document to even say you are in Nigeria. BFM fought for it. Somebody came since the beginning of PFS situation room and a moment of truth. Let me tell you what Obaseki have done. Since election in 2020, Obaseki take second tenure. People have been crying. PDP, APC, appoint commissioner. Did they appoint any commissioner, comrade?
No.
Okay. They continue to cry. He did not listen to you all. Less than 2 weeks you came on air. Moment of truth and situation room. Commissioner was appointed. True or false?
Less than 1 week.
Less than 1 week. Okay. Less than 1 week we brought in Obaseki supporter. What we were asking them, name 5 things that Obaseki have done. They could not name one. What happened? Obaseki rushed to School of Health. He called all the contractors. That Obaseki himself acknowledged that it's a fair question. You that is a stark illiterate. A schoolman where you don't go, even primary school, you don't go. Even if you are not educated, you're supposed to have what they call common sense. But here you don't have it. Obaseki, that is a governor, is appreciating what Umoru is doing, what we are doing. Every video I do here, I send it to Governor Obaseki. If he did not like it, he will block me. If he did not want to see the video, why haven't he blocked me? Because he know I am helping him. My brother, I don't want to curse here. Who are you to call on this show And they say, why Umoru is more smarter than you. I never knew how much they were getting. I did not know. Umoru is the one that brought it. And I thank him. Me as elderly man, I am willing to learn what I don't know. People, education is not little. Even if you are 70 years, 80 years here, they still graduate. They go back to school. If you are tired of your life, go and hang yourself. Allow others to ask questions. You go to Italy, they are feeding you, they give you everything you want, and yet you have the audacity to call the guy, to call into the show and be accusing him. Well, man, what you cannot even. Well, let me answer this one. I'm ready for them. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, caller.
Hello, MEGACOMRADE. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Musa from Dubai.
Okay, how are you?
MEGACOMRADE.
Yes.
I thank you so much, and I thank Bob Umoru so much. Good morning, viewers. And I want you to quickly say something about that caller who asked Bob Umoru to take the frustration away. That is not the best way to address people.
Okay, let us do him a favor. Hold on, caller. Hold on, my brother. Dubai, hold on. Let me put his number here. Okay. I want everyone to call this number now. He's going to change that phone number. You can't call my line and be spelling rubbish and expect to keep that same number. Admin, put this number out. His phone number is +39 351 218 0783. I repeat, +39 351 218 0783. Please write the number out. Let's put his phone number here. Let almost 600 people that is here to call him and educate him, because that boy is malfunctioning. Go ahead, caller from Dubai.
So I'm very agree with that guy. But that is not where I'm going. What Bob Umoru is saying here is what is happening to my truck now as we speak. As we speak now, my truck in there is a place that loads to Abuja. The material they carry is limestone. So they use that limestone to do pets. All these pets we use to pet house. That is what my truck is loading from that company to Abuja. Okay. Could you believe for over 3 days now, they are inside that plant? Because why? No light. Because NEPA bring lights, they start production. When NEPA take light, production shut down.
Okay.
What Bob Umoru is saying now is what is currently happening now to my truck. I have only 3 trucks.
You see?
For me. So why somebody will just call and tell Bob
Na Bini Oviedo wa no na Bini no be Esa no be Ura na Bini Oviedo. From Oredo Kewari. From Oredo.
What is currently happening to me now? If I'm losing 300,000 naira, 400,000 naira per day, it's huge for me. It's a very big amount of money to me. Those trucks make money. I pay those drivers. I pay my tithes. I feed my family from there. How can somebody tell me how can I pack 3 of my truck for one flat for good 3 days without no light, because of no light, no production? And somebody have the mind to come outside there. I saw somebody. Okay. I think that guy needs something.
Okay.
He needs hot coffee to cool himself down.
Dubai.
Or he needs cold water.
Caller from Dubai, please hold on. Hold on. Caller from Dubai. Hold on, please. You can see here now we have almost 600 people watching here. I just bring the number out. I said they should write it out. This is why Nigeria will not go forward. Almost 600 people, 581, no one up to now were able to write the number out. They want one person, Umoru ERANOMIGHO, to be doing everything. Just imagine this.
But to me, I'm not surprised for all this shit that is happening.
Imagine, tell me how Nigeria will move forward. Look at almost 600 people.
All those shit that is doing. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa needs to beg Edo people. He needs to tell Edo people what I'm saying in the past. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I'm saying in the past, because if you are wrong, people tell you are wrong. If you don't know how to address your people, it's better you come on social media, tell everyone, please, I'm sorry for what I'm doing. Eh? You don't need to come out and shout, tell people that I'm frustrated. Though. As you can see, that man is frustrated.
And he's the one that is frustrated. And Governor Obaseki don't know him.
All the politicians in Nigeria are evil on this one. Please. How long are we going to continue like this? I'm not in Nigeria. Somebody is telling you what is going on in Nigeria, and you have the guts to tell the person that is frustrated. What is happening to me now? Should I say that Umoru is lying? My 3 trucks is there. Only what they carry is limestone. Those limestone, they use them for bricks. Only what they use those limestones for. So now, if my 3 trucks are parked for good 3 days without being productive, how do I have money to pay those drivers? How do I have money to feed myself? How do I have money to buy tires? So all this is wrong. It's wrong. How many companies can fuel their generator for complete 3 days without off their generator? Did you know how many liters per diesel? Per liter of diesel, do you know how much I buy diesel every day? 800 liters from Benin to Abuja. From Auchi to Abuja. It's not easy for me, man. I want everybody to be cautious, everybody to be careful what he's saying in this platform, his work. And if I will call that guy, I will caution him to know what he tell people, how he address people.
I'm going to write the number out by myself now.
Even the governor himself is frustrated. Imagine that man say 4 plus auto. Are you insane? Do you know what you are saying? What you practice, what you shout, you cannot do it. How do you expect people to see you? I think all the people in government now, from deputy to governor to the admin, they are insane. They are confused. Please, if you are confused, resign. It's not by force. If I have father who is not good to me, I will leave my father. Yes. Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless you. Thank you. How is Dubai?
Someone
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
I think the number has been pasted on Facebook. Somebody
I just did it now. I did it too. Because these are the problem of Nigerians. You see, we have about 600 people. Imagine 600 watching Facebook and YouTube. None of them correct one. I mean, this is why Nigeria will not go nowhere. And let me answer this. Hello. Hello. This is why the Northernant, they cling to power today. Because mostly we that are not involved, the South people, they are lazy. They want everything for free. They don't want to labor for anything. They don't want to labor for anything. Hold on. Let me show now something. These people. Go ahead, comrade. Go ahead.
So, thank you so much. Thank you, the last caller from Dubai. God bless you. And for the first caller who to use the hash words, I love criticism, but it has to be constructive. That is one good thing. Anyone who doesn't like criticism, I think the person should go and check himself. But it has to be constructive. It has to be with the truth. And that's why whenever I speak on this place, I'll tell you, challenge me with the truth. Bring your facts. Bring your facts. Sometimes, you see, comrade, if you check the time you ask me, did this person take money? Did this person take money? I'll tell you I heard, or I'll tell you no. But the ones that actually take, when I have issues with them, I will just test them directly. I'll tell them you can deny it openly, but if you deny it again, I will paste the what do you call it? The slip, the bank slip, or the bank the alert, either the image short screen of the alert or the text message short screen of the alert, and I'll paste it among others. So it is not about me. It's not about MEGACOMRADE. It's not about PFM Situation Room alone. It is about Edo people. If Akoko Edo is working today, you take a look, for example, what is happening in Nigeria. Let's take what is happening.
Can we answer this call? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you. Your name and where you calling from?
Okay. My name is Osas, calling from Germany.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, my contribution, I want to thank you, ERANOMIGHO and Umoru, for your good job. So, the problem we have in Nigeria is that majority of our diaspora brothers and sisters, they are the major problem of the problem we are facing in Nigeria. Because if you live in Europe, you have good road, good schools, good healthcare, good social service and everything. You have all the best life here in Europe. Then you continue to support Governor Obaseki or any Nigerian government.
Hey.
That person should go and check his brain. Because I have been in Europe. I have been in Europe now for 15 years now. I see the difference between Nigerian government and European government. So like people like Paicho, I know Paicho very well. I live very close to Paicho in Umoru, close to his mother's house.
You know him in Uselu? You know him?
In Uselu. I know him very well, Paicho. Paicho is the most wayward human being I've ever seen. Even for him to come into live show and start supporting Governor Obaseki, I am really disappointed in Paicho. Really disappointed. Because Paicho has been in Europe for, if I'm not mistaken, more than 25 years. Okay, you are still supporting, you are in a Western world, a country where you have good hospital, good school. Since Paicho have been in Europe, we cannot say one day they are taking life in Italy. So you are supporting darkness, you are supporting erosion, you are supporting all kind of things. I don't know. I blame our diaspora. The majority of our diaspora, I think they should go and check their brain. They should go and check
their brain. Most of them, their brain is not right. Something is wrong with them.
I think so because okay, I have spent 15 years. I have spent 15 years in Europe now. There's no way in the remaining of my life stay. I will never support any Nigerian government again in my life because they are not worth supporting. They are not worth supporting. You understand? So, I will continue to thank you. God will continue to bless your social service. You are trying to enlighten most of our those sons and daughters. I want to fully thank our brother Umoru, Bob Umoru. God will continue to bless your axles. I really appreciate your work because even I believe they say those who want to hear will hear. Those who don't like to hear, you see that nuisance that just come from Italy. He come from Italy and say Umaru is frustrated. He is the one frustrated to ask him what kind of job he's doing in Italy. You understand?
Why is he watching? Why is he watching Bob Umaru? Why?
5% of our Edo sons and daughters, they have similar mentality. That is why people like Obaseki will continue to go there. People like
deal with them.
Continue to go there because they are dead in the brain. They don't have brain. They don't have brain to think that is this right or is this wrong. So, thank you for your good work. God wants to bless you. Let me leave and let other people call in.
I'm just cutting their phone. I want to say this. Someone like me, I have done my own part of it. I don't have to do this. Umoru don't have to do this. This is why you all will never find anyone that will come out and tell you the truth about governance. Because when someone come out, it's the same poor people, unfortunate people that will be attacking their brothers. Hello, Kola.
Hey, my chairman, Mega. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, in TV from UK.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to quickly just first of all make I thank my brother there, Comrade Umoru. You know why I am a little bit surprised? Our people know they like to listen to waiting person they talk. Even if na nonsense they talk, listen to him first. You will learn one or two things from that thing. I have said in this program, even Jesus Christ cannot defend Obaseki. Why do I say so? If you listen to the interview Shehu granted Obaseki after 4 years, Shehu asked him, what have you done in the past 4 years? Obaseki replied, I have done nothing.
Yes,
Go back and watch that interview.
I have the video. I have it.
Go back and watch that interview. He said, I have done nothing. So Obaseki himself agreed that 4 years he not do anything. So this is the 5th year now. He said, money no day. That is his own explanation. I say, money no day. So thank God to Comrade Umoru. He opened my eyes. I come in because I was a little bit skeptical. Say, I don't know, get industry now will be civil servant state. But when I had the money that was coming in, I wanted to just come out and curse him, but I hold myself back. So what I'm doing now is just to pray. If he can just do security, heads and road, if not that one, the PFM situation room can force him to do, we will be grateful to you because I know for you well that Obaseki don't want to do anything. Thank you very much. I appreciate what you are doing, and I will end this my contribution by saying that an educated man is not a man who knows everything because knowledge no get end, but is a man who is curious to know. Curiosity makes you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I think somebody cut him off. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, engineer, go ahead.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you, MEGACOMRADE. God will bless you. All these things you are doing, it's only God can reward you. Good evening, Comrade Mario. God bless you, sir. Every time you have been shouting here, telling the Edo people the truth, not be today you start them. You don't pay. You know, don't tell them all the things you prophesize, all of them come to pass. Not be today, not be yesterday. You don't pay when you try to, lecture Edo people. Most of us have learned from you. We have gained a lot of experience from you because you are a great teacher. Edo State is supposed to listen to. Some people in social media today that are confused, that try to build their platform. They learn a lot of things from you. At the end of the day, they don't want to listen. That is the big problem. Most of our brothers and sisters, like that boy that called in you, you came to Italy and you are getting a pasta for free. You get food
for free.
Government. You don't know how it come about. At those things we are talking about today, comrades have been shouting before even the election, before Pastor Yamu and Governor Basek. You have said everything before, and everything happened. At the end of the day, Edo people need to listen. They need to get time.
No be Edo, say Bini people, Bini, I be the problem. No be Edo State.
Yeah, but they're supposed to listen sometimes. They're supposed to listen sometimes.
Already.
If they watch your 2 videos, they will learn things out from it. Maybe they are cutting your video or they just watch it and reading. No, they need to listen from the beginning to the. They will see the difference of the platform and what you are doing. You remember all the things you have done in Europe. People that live in Europe here, that live close to the embassy, they don't even come out. They don't fit do one. I know the day you came to Germany. I know how that day. I know I know where you undergo stress. You know, at the end of the day, you are doing it not because of doing it for the poor people. You have your passport. We have our passport. You are trying to make sure other people. So I know how many people that do Thanksgiving in this your program. I can't forget that got a passport because of you came to protest in December. If you forget, we don't forget. You understand? At the end of the day, those people need to learn a lot of things. It's only God will reward you and God will bless you. I have told you that many people will remember you. They will always remember you. I pray for you, MEGACOMRADE. You will be celebrated when you are alive, not when you are dead. Like Amen. You will be celebrated when you are alive.
Amen.
That is my prayer for you this year.
Amen.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's allow the comrade to talk. Comrade Umoru, go ahead.
MEGACOMRADE, I join him to say amen, that you'll be celebrated while you are alive. In Jesus' name.
We will be celebrated. I can't wait.
Yes. I think we as a people, we have had this culture of celebrating people when they die. But I want to agree with him that in the name of Jesus, you will be celebrated while you are alive. We will not celebrate you after your demise. We will celebrate you now that you are alive as a living legend. Because to be consistent for years is not easy. I know the cause.
Can I talk on this one, please? Can I talk on this one? In PDP members, PDP officials, that not be, if he's listening, they need to find what they will do with Comrade Bob Umoru. They need to find one office, whether a House of Assembly, House of Representative will make it run 2023. May they look for a place for them.
Thank you.
If they're not doing, that not be, you know me very well. You know me because this is only one Edo song that came out. Everything he has said, Shaibu confirm it in his office. I get my informant. Everything, Deputy Governor, confirmer. Una dey hear me so, but I speak what you go here because na brain, it don't scatter. Igbo, Morocco don't spoil her. If the Deputy Governor can confirm what he's saying, you think I will bring people to come and destroy my credibility? What I suffered for almost 5 years? You know how many people call me from government house and tell me kind of frustration they are going through in government house because of Comrade Umoru. If not Umoru, how many APC members, how many PDP members come out and say this is what the government are getting in allocation, this is what they are getting for internal revenue? Have you ever heard it? Stupid people that don't understand common sense. You don't want to learn. You think education is by going to school alone. Why can't you learn on your way from Libya to Niger? And here I am, I'm fighting for some of these stupid people. Not all of them. If not Comrade Bob Umoru, how will you know the real amount of billions of billions that is coming into Edo State every month? How will you know that Edo State, they are generating 4.4 billion plus every month? I don't care if it's 5 billion or 20 billion, it's not my goddamn business. If Obaseki knows it's not right, he should come and tell us, he should bring out the statement of account. Let us see the do you know the bank is going to? Huh? Do you know the bank? Have you not heard that Governor Obaseki have created a different, when you go and pay for all this revenue, you go and pay tax, the teller, the banker will collect your money, they will not even tell you the account is going to. Normally we feel it by ourselves. Have you this boy that is from Italy, you'll not be person born you. Make your mama go cry today. You not born anybody. See that one. You know what? I don't have anything to tell you. What I want to tell you, Bob Umoru have helped a lot of Edo people. Today, Governor Obaseki is rushing to complete that school of health at in Edo State. If not a moment of truth, it will not happen. Commissioner list that came out, if not moment of truth, it will not happen. All this meeting that is holding, if not PFS situation room, it will not happen. Is it to the elected Obaseki? Is it not almost 1 year? Why haven't you do it a month ago? If we stop right now, let me tell you, now goodbye. There's nothing you can do, Governor Obaseki. Nothing. Do you know who is Obaseki? You want to talk, I'll make an answer phone. Tell me anything you want, may I do. I'm tired. Yes. Okay. Answer the phone. Answer. Okay. Hello.
Hello, thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Please lower the one you are using to watch me. Lower the one you are using to watch me. Lower it.
Good work.
Okay, go. Lower the. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I say thank you for the good work.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Bob Umoru, for the good work.
Thank you.
This is a man who traveled 192 world to Obaseki.
Hey.
And he came out and said, I don't want to work with this man because he's a liar. You know, Edo people should know.
No be Edo people, my brother. Most of the call are not Bini people. If you don't know,
did they travel with Obaseki? No. They are running our mouth in Europe. We are here. Umoru, thank you very much. You have come out and that situation room. I've told many people, situation room at moment of truth. We bring Obaseki to work. You say you will hammer them with truth and the truth will come out. Thank you, sir.
All right.
This is my contribution. Thank you, sir.
Let me tell you what they said in the government house. I want to tell you now what they said. They said that I paid you millions for you to come out and rubbish them. Have I given you million one day?
No, somebody called me to challenge me about it now. Somebody called me to challenge me. That
they said I paid him to come out. The deputy governor is my fans. The deputy governor, he don't know what to do with Bob Umoru. He himself is tired. Here you are, you rat. Rat from Italy. If I'm your wife today, now slap, I go slap you. If I be your wife, I go pack, I go leave you. If you get a girlfriend, make it leave you. If that girl not leave you, now we don't finish. Go ahead, Comrade. May I answer this format? Go ahead.
Okay. MEGACOMRADE. I was saying that Akoko Edo, you know, if you look at Nigeria now, the oil from South is actually generate most of our money from we are using to pay our foreign debt and to run the nation as a whole. Don't forget our every year in, year out, we have our budget. It's about 5 trillion before a supplementary budget came. Now, Akoko Edo as an oil well to Edo State, the way crude oil from the Niger Delta is servicing Nigeria. Let me give you the point. Gold and crude oil in the international market, gold is more expensive than crude oil. 1 ounce of gold is $1,792.08 an ounce of gold. Now, check it. What if we have 1 million ounce of gold in Akoko Edo? So all you need to do is 1 million times $1.792. That is going to be in trillions or in billions of dollars now. So it goes to say that if we mine the gold in Akoko Edo, if we get a multinational that has an expertise in gold mining and exploration mining, and of course what do you call it, the finishing processing, where you turn into gold jewelries, you turn into wristwatch, you turn into anything in the way it's supposed to be, or you take the raw material itself to the international market. The raw material, an ounce, is $1,792.08. So it goes to show that this particular deposit can service the whole of Edo State, and we had a large chunk of it in Akoko Edo. Today, the Nigerian economy over the years, Nigeria has been surviving on crude oil from the 6 South states and the 9 Niger Delta states. So if crude oil could service our foreign debt, crude oil could take care of all our budgets over the years from 1960 all through the military regime and to this new democracy that we are in. If crude oil could be the bedrock of our economy, surviving us over and over again, that even makes us to go and borrow money because we believe that we can use the crude oil to settle it. Why can't Edo government? Last year was 58.41 billion naira. 58.41 billion naira alone is much more than enough to build a gold refinery in Akoko Edo. And if that 58.something billion can generate electricity to take care of Akoko Edo, if not the whole of Edo North and Edo State, because it depends on the ocean, sorry, not ocean, on the current of the dam for us to know the density of power we can generate from it. But it's a man-made dam. It was dammed to become man-made. So that means we can expand it so that the depth of it will be high, the current will be high, and generate power just to service or to power Akoko Edo alone. And once Akoko Edo is powered, it means all the stones companies that are producing granite and producing various hard core stones and sharp sands can then begin to function well. If we have like 10 of those companies in Akoko Edo and each of them is having 1,000 staffs, we are saying that Akoko Edo already have 10,000 staffs. Then we now go to the gold mine. Let's assume that the gold mine have about 5,000 or 10,000 staffs again, because we have various functions. We are going to have a furnace where the gold is healed in order for it to be purified, among others. So all of this can be achieved in Akoko Edo. Even the waste from the line, from the stone companies, when it goes through the welding of the machine, those wastes can be used to tie our roads in Akoko Edo, and then the people will have access to good roads, good facilities, and full power generation or distribution. But here we have a government that is not responsive to the people of Akoko Edo State. We have a government who has abandoned and suspended the mega agenda of making Edo great again, has suspended it. We have a government that has failed in delivering the promises to the people of Akoko Edo State. And then we still have people who are citizens who are okay with the pains our people are passing through, who are okay with the decaying society that our various communities are turning to. We have people who are okay, who are clapping hands in spite of the insecurity that our people are facing. We have people who are saying the government is doing well, even when our brothers, our sisters, mommies, and daddies are being killed at risk as though they are one sacrificial lamb. This is not the best way for governance to direct the affairs of the people. And this is not the best way for the people to be involved in followership. Followership is not about being blind to the things that are bad. Followership is about giving support when things are right. And when things are not being done right, it's for you to still give a support of criticism. Like we government now, whether we are calling them names, whether we are calling them out, we are giving them support. Our support is therefore driven to criticism. Like I always say, Chief Dan Osi Obi criticized Comrade Adams Oshiomhole constructively, back to back. He gave him the hit that he deserved. And you cannot mention the success of Comrade Adams Ali Oshiomhole without mentioning Chief Dan Osi Obi led PDP administration under his chairman. You cannot mention the Red Roof Revolution without saying Dan Obi well done for putting Oshiomhole on his toes. You cannot today remember a Edo house in Lagos that has not been sold without remembering that Dan Obi took that fight and went to court. You cannot remember anything that Oshiomhole did without mentioning the opposition as led by Dan Obi. And that is what we are doing here. We are not opposing the government. We are constructively criticizing the government with available information that the people have on ground. These are the things we are doing. These are the things we are doing. If today the gold deposit in Akoko Edo is explored and mined, and the company is coming to bear. How I wish the governor, all the hundreds of MOU have signed, how I wish it was just one MOU that he signed, which borders on the gold deposit in Akoko Edo. I tell you today, if you use 1 year or 2 years of the first administration used 2 years to build the company, and the next 2-3 years of to now, which is 3 years, then we begin to critical exploration, mining, refining of this gold so that it can hit the local and international market. Today, whatever I do will be generating from there, will be channeled, will be enough to channel into education, will be enough to channel into electricity, will be enough to channel into water resources and supply, will be enough to channel into agriculture, will be enough to channel into health, will be enough to channel into social welfare. I tell you, one of the lacuna in governance is the ability for the government to know the pains of the people and what they need per time. The government has lost direction in this sense. And guess what? It is not even those who are 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 that are against the message we are putting out. It is those of my peers and those younger than me or a little bit older than me. They are the one that comes out to water your message, even when in the home front things are not well, even when they know that the people in our villages cannot sleep, their own villages. They still see you talking, they come out to begin to rubbish you, begin to insult you, in spite of the pain the people in their communities are passing through. So we now begin to look at all of these things. Most times we really blame government for their lackadaisical attitude towards governance. But again, we still need to check our youths. We still need to check my peers. We need to check people below my age, people of my age, and people a little bit above my age. We need to check their psychology, their reasoning. Like one of the callers said, which I truly appreciate. How can you be in Italy, a country that is working, a country that the mineral deposit in Edo State are far much more than the mineral deposit
in Italy?
And, yes, and things are working in that country, and you stay in that place with good roads, with access to water. Don't forget those in Italy, their water system, their electric system, everything is digitalized. When you don't pay, they off your electricity through computer. When you don't pay, they off your water through computer. When you don't pay, they off your gas through computer. Are we as a people caused? Are we regretting or rejecting that kind of advancement? You are in Italy, you are in Spain, you are in every advanced country of the world. Your biggest pain and challenge, your headache should be, how will things work in my country? Now, let me tell you this. During the COVID-19, the heat of the COVID-19, which was 2020, I don't need anybody from abroad to confirm it. I know the pains that went over there. I know how many of them are having sleepless nights because families back in Nigeria need to eat. Families back in Nigeria need money. All of this were channeled to you people outside. But if Nigeria was working the way the countries you are working, nobody would disturb you. During the lockdown in most advanced countries, people were at home and government took a social responsibility of sending them stipends. Is Edo State rejecting this kind of thing? The same person that is saying, I am bitter, I am this, I am that, he was aware that Dangote and a group of persons came together, donated materials to the federal government. The federal government added to it and gave to state. The 3 senators in those states put money together, constituency fund, brought 1 trailer each of goods, especially foods, consumables, and donated to the Edo State government. It was still the same government that kept all of this thing in warehouse. Some of the cronies of Governor Godwin Obaseki meet the people in charge of the warehouse, pick some 10 bags of rice, some 20 bags of rice, and begin to donate to their girlfriends and their concubines. Meanwhile, our own brothers and sisters are at home hungry. Is it my own bitterness that still caused them to go and be doing that? And you, meanwhile, you were abroad, a lot of persons were abroad, and they were busy working and sending the little they have to maintain family at home. All of this burden you are pushing to these people are not slaves, they are not animals. They went for greener pasture. Don't forget, they have their immediate family, extended family, limits of responsibility they can carry. But all through last year, there was extended nothing like immediate. All of these things were channeled to this side. But if we have a functional state where our economy is given adequate attention, and like I said, because our focus is on Akoko Edo, that the gold mine in Akoko Edo, let's assume that the gold mine in Akoko Edo was given much attention. Do you know the number of employment it will create? Do you know what the state will be generating? I am not saying the state should privatize it. I'm saying it should be owned by the state. And if the state is to privatize it, the state will say, okay, private company bring 30% or 40%, Edo state government will bring 70 or 60%, so that we can also own, we will own the largest share there, then whatever is generated will own the largest generation or income from that particular place. Our state has money to explore that and to ensure that there is a good company in place to mine those gold. But here we don't have it. We don't even have good roads in that environment. We don't have good water supply. We don't have good drainage system. We don't have infrastructure. Neither do our people have access to good electricity supply, let alone we're now talking of mining the gold there. And you will stay somewhere and begin to malign people because you think that your loyalty is to Governor Godwin Obaseki. Let me tell you one thing tonight. Comrade and PFM family. If I go to the table first thing tomorrow morning with Governor Godwin Obaseki and we settle and he said, BOB-MANUEL, I will start performing. The truth is that it will not stop moment of truth. We will move to another local government. I will tell him point blank, okay, yes, good, this and that, you have called me, you have heard, but go ahead, work, do my work. Yes. I will still come back, comrade. We will continue local government to local government.
Yeah, hold on for a second. Okay, yes. Where are you calling from? Your name? Go ahead.
My name is Umoru.
We cannot hear you, sir. Can you remove it from speakerphone?
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Umoru. I'm calling from Portugal.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. God will bless you, sir.
Amen. Thank you.
To make people want to know, I want to learn. Obaseki already failed. Obaseki did not fail today. He failed the day they saw him for the first year, for his first tenure. The day Obaseki abandoned Oshomule budget to use to fight Oshomule later, that is the day Obaseki failed. All these people are just ranting for social media. They don't know that Obaseki already failed for the first year, for his first tenure. And the day they saw him, that's why person like me really stand to Obaseki don't come back again for his second tenure. Why I said it? I'm from Runigbe. I be Runigbe son. Then for Runigbe today, the road they tie. I said you Runigbe person. When they tie, Oshomule time. The rare rule where Obaseki go campaign for St. Jude's.
Now Oshomule.
Who get that rare rule?
Now
Oshomule. Then I said you Runigbe person. Waiting Obaseki bring on Runigbe. Since Obaseki come to power, now it's 5 years. I only want to ask my Benin people. 5 minus 8. Who should be pass?
Now 5.
5 minus that's another 3.
Now let 3 years.
To tell you that Obaseki is already failed. Now Obaseki and Felishaibu is fighting. People say it's PDP. PDP is not fighting Obaseki. Obaseki and Felishaibu, they are fighting.
That's true. They are fighting heavily.
Understand? Our people are just ranting Obaseki. If anyone know who Oshomule come to power, the first thing Oshomule start was Senator Osare Mozumbo budget. Who Osare Mozumbo already
correct.
Oshomule
to
tell you that a wisdom man, you don't need to show him a way. He don't already know his target. But what Obaseki go be? Obaseki abandon everything. The useless brain, how they say, why Obaseki drop all this Oshomule budget? Hello?
We are hearing you.
Why Obaseki dropped all the
Oshomule plan.
budget, started renovating something that will not, like Obaseki now. They say Obaseki don't work anything. Obaseki is a renovation governor.
The paint
He only go there with pens and pens. He's a painting governor. Let them call Obaseki painting governor.
I don't know.
Look at this school. What they call this Apostle Alfred school. Apostle Alfred even decreased Obaseki for there. For that video he did. Okay, Apostle Alfred showed a classroom. He showed a classroom. Look at children inside the school. I live in Germany for 5 years and 6 months. I live in Germany. I live in Italy for 3 years. Because I never still got my paper. That's why I come this country to got my paper. Now, I'm telling people, just look. I work in one school in Germany. If you see the way the children sit, now one person after show us this kind of useless video. Look at the video person after show us. Look at children in one room. He said the governor raised 4 classrooms. 4 classrooms. The whole governor of the state raised 4 classrooms. It was a disgrace to Obaseki. That video was a disgrace to Obaseki. I very feel ashamed to see Obaseki face woefully, and people are disappointing me. They never even know that when you -5 come up.
Don't worry, embassy also they deal with them for Europe. Very soon, God bless you, caller. Very soon, you know what now do our embassy, once they begin pepper on, I'll just praise them. I'll just praise them. Now they take 1,000 euros, they do passport. Now I go need. All these people when they Europe when no want their hair make their hair correct. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I just want to thank BOB-MANUEL for coming out today. You know, sir, you people have tried your best. Problem of Edo State is Oredo people. Me, I'm from Oredo.
Okay. And now you tell me. Now you educate me about Oredo. Now he tell me say make I dey watch people when they cause problem for Edo State now Oredo. Now he tell me. And Oredo boy, go ahead.
We don't think beyond our own myopic mind. Quick food. You understand? Now what they look for. You know, Oredo is the biggest problem. Nobody has come out on Oredo that has done anything good in Edo. Oredo as a whole. Nobody cannot put one person that come out from Oredo that has done something from a local government chairman to councillor to governor. And I'm so ashamed of Shaibu. A young man like that have a vibrant family. Yeah. You can't even know what to put on the ground to put your name as a thumbprint in Edo State so that your children will inherit it. People will respect the children for it. Oshomole children will be remembered.
Oh, yes.
People will honor the Oshomole children.
Oh, yes.
And Igbenezio, a lucky children. Nobody will honor them.
No
and they can never come out in the election in Edo State. Shaibu, your children can never come out tomorrow in Edo State as a politician. Abaseki cannot hold you responsible. He has nothing to lose. Everybody who knows that. He has done who you are. You don't go on the Potako and when he becomes. Is it the Potako you want to hold? Who you want to hold?
Nobody.
Is it Pedro that is beating every day?
Pedro have already give up. Pedro don't give up for politics.
Already people don't think beyond their myopic mind. Everything. Power.
Rig road boys. Rig road. Now the same Oredo people they worry Tony Kabaka. Why don't let her talk? Enough. They don't fight. How do you get for Benin? All of them, they don't come for Benin to do pursuit of Lagos. They don't get us now. No. Me man no na why we Mona Alada talk. Mona Alada, you never finish in 3 minutes. Hello? Wait. Camera show. We call it directly. Call direct. Call direct. Call direct. Not go chop your credit.
Go to Oko. Our phone, they see themselves in Oko. Our boys. That is it, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Comrade, I want to thank you, first of all. Let's answer this phone. If you have children tomorrow, they say, who born you? They say, nah, Comrade BOB-MANUEL. People go rush. Hey, your papa, na honest man. Oh. If not be your papa,
hello.
People. Yes. Hello.
Hello, God bless you.
God bless you. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello?
Yeah, your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from UK.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, God bless this brother that you just bring. I don't know his name. I just
Umoru.
The live broadcast. I want to quickly ask my brother, what is the way forward? Because we can find out that no government has ever come to Benin that have done well. No one.
No, Oshobole work.
My question, because we are not, the way things are going now.
Ogbemudia work. Hold on. Ogbemudia work. Hold on, my brother. Hold on. Wait. Let our brother tell us
what is the way forward now?
Okay, may you wait. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to correct that one. Ogbemudia did a very good job as a governor. Professor Ambrosali did a very good. I enjoy Professor Ambrosali. There, Osareme Osumbo did excellent. Oshomule did well. Only people will never do anything. Hold on, may I finish? For governor, Oyegu when they change to Oyegu na my party. Lucky Biredio, Lucky Stone. Lucky better pass Obaseki now. And Obaseki. Simple. More talk as it is. That's what you talk, Apostle. You know, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
You made mention of Ogbemudia.
Ogbemudia is a hero. He's a hero.
Those people you just made mention of, they are not our generation.
I'm telling you now, that is my generation. I enjoy Ogbemudia. What of me? I don't die. I'm not there alive. Oh boy, you dey yap me. You dey yap me, Londonia. British people, you are yapping me. Hello. Okay, let me answer your question. It's going to answer your question. The way to move forward, right? Umoru, do you want me to answer it? Can I answer it?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Let me answer it. Hold on, let me answer you. Hold on. Let me answer you.
Yeah.
You know the way to move forward, eh?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know why we are doing this show? I have already gathered very, very, very reliable information that what Comrade Umoru told us over here. I mean, BOB-MANUEL, that the government house, that everything is 100% correct. That even now, they are looking for one way or the other. I even called him, how they can bring him in. There, it was there the deputy governor people now said that ERANOMIGHO paid him millions upon millions. That as far as he's with ERANOMIGHO, he will never take anything. What are we doing? The way forward is to continue to show the places that have been deserted, that is in deplorable condition, whereby the governor will see it. Why do you think Obaseki, whenever I send video, he watch it? He want to know, have you seen me insult Obaseki since election? Yes or no? Caller.
Yeah.
Have you heard me insult Obaseki since election? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. If what we are doing now is not working, Governor Obaseki will not be watching the video. So we are giving him organic information. You know the meaning of organic?
Yes. Better.
Okay. We are giving him organic information so that it's not from Osagbo where you are, not from deputy governor. It's direct to. I know they follow second person, not direct at the deliverer to run. Sometimes he will watch it, he will like it. So we are begging Governor Obaseki to help us. We are not fighting him because we cannot fight him. It's over. It's over. 4+4 have created problem. So we are not. Let me tell you, a warrior. If you want to follow the desert of a warrior, what will you do? Will you fight him, or you will pet him before you cross? Okay. So Governor Obaseki is a political warrior, warlord. So we are not begging him, and we want to follow his road. How can we succeed? Is to beg him and pet him. If you don't reroy, no problem you do. So we are not here.
Okay, sir.
We are not here to insult him. It's only that some people who are mentally drained, their brain is malfunctioning. They don't know the reason why they are in Europe.
Okay.
They will come here, they will try to create problem where there's no problem.
Okay, sir. Now we are. Hello.
Yeah, I know you are Obaseki supporter. True or false? Yes or no?
You said what?
I know you are Togberian. True or false?
I'm not supporting anybody. I'm supporting people that are doing good.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, my question is.
No, you don't stay 6 minutes. Let us be fair. 6 minutes. You don't stay 6 minutes.
How do you want us to go about the next election?
I will not tell you, because when I told you people in 2020, you people did not listen.
That what did you told us?
I told you people, Governor Obaseki has stayed for 12 years. How they are calculated? He worked with Comrade Adamale Oshomole for 8 years. Do you know the position he was holding? The chief economist. Abi? So he was the head of economic team that will generate revenue, that will create job. He could not create one job. So when he came, 4 years, he did not do nothing. I told you, he's not coming to do anything. Do not re-elect him. If you re-elect him, you people will regret it. And you all went ahead and re-elect him. So.
Okay, do you mean that Yamu would have been better than
let me give you a reason. I know you people don't like Pastor Sage Yamu. There's a reason to that. Me, I don't know. Let me give you a reason. If, as a father now, ERANOMIGHO, I am a father. If I want to do anything, I will think of the consequences, the legacy I'm going to leave for my children. True or false? Okay. Yes. Like Lucky Igbenedion now. Lucky Igbenedion know in the next 10 years, 20 years, if Lucky Igbenedion Pekin or child, daughter, come out and campaign for councillor, will you vote for her?
Nobody.
Okay. Okay. If Pastor Sage is Yamu, because I knew that there's nobody to hold. Governor Obaseki is just like a good tenant that is very smart. When he will come to your community and lead, if you do anyhow, you go just pack or not. You not get one company. They say he's rich, Afrivest. He has no one block. Before he become governor, you not get one room. A place you want to develop, you will hold on. A place you want to develop, you will build a house in that community. True or false, sir? Abi?
Got it? Yeah, very correct.
My own community, they will see. Now let me get upstairs for that community. Now the second one, and God permit me, to build for that community now, because I want my community to grow. There is no way I will destroy that community because I invested in that community. Pastor Sage Yamu, all the money when people they talk, where put on a Benin. If Pastor Sage Yamu come, you not do anything. If children, you go vote for her.
No, they don't vote for her.
Okay. As Obaseki can't do this one now, who you want hold?
Sir, apart from that one.
Wait, answer my question, my friend.
You said Obaseki.
Forget it. Block. I ask you only one question. You are asking me apart from that one. When you ask me after 10 minutes, you ask question. I answer all. Then I ask you one. You are saying apart from that one, this is the myopic mind they have. This is their problem. They cannot see beyond themselves. This is every Obaseki supporter. Now, force. Sorry, comrade. I know you are tired. It's late over there. Hello. Hello. Go ahead.
So, conclusively on the electricity and mineral resources, you asked me what are the mineral resources in Akoko Edo State.
Akoko Edo,
I've just expanded.
Hello.
Hello, Mega.
Hey, Mama H.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Oga Umoru, say hello.
Good evening, ma.
Tomorrow.
Yes, ma.
I'm a boomer.
Oh,
Baba, you didn't speak.
Hey, Mega, you have only 3 minutes for everyone.
If anyone with 11 minutes or more.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes for everyone. So you don't need.
Next time, we don't waste my time. I won't waste my time next time. Go ahead, Mama. You want waste it.
By now, they don't understand what is going on in the city. By now, or I don't say. It is not you that will lecture them, which means their brain, they can see. They have their eyes. They can't use it. They have ears.
They cannot hear.
They don't want to hear. So you don't have to waste your strength and your saliva on them. Just leave them on their own. They are not in this planet at all. How can somebody be in UK and be asking you that silly question?
It wouldn't. I feel also Mama, talk.
Very pathetic. That 3 minutes is okay for everyone. Don't let them.
I don't block him. I've already blocked him. He will not call again. You should use another number.
Ask questions the way forward. Do you have the budget for Edo State? Why would they be asking you? They should go and meet them there in Osadebe Avenue.
We will not answer that question no more.
My brother was saying a while ago about the food. Do you remember the food that they sent to them? Do you remember some time ago when the governor's wife came out and said that they are distributing rice? Do you remember what he said? He said it was like in June. She was distributing that rice and said this was the rice.
Buhari wife give her December. I talk about it on video.
And
yes.
At the end, the rice got spoiled.
The rice not spoiled. They not trash everything.
Oh, okay. I just want to add that to what
Obaseki, no God. God bless them. May them pepper them. Go ahead, comrade. Thank you, Mama.
Okay. Let me respond a while so that other callers can also come in. But before they do that, I have mentioned gold in Akoko Edo expanded what it can do to the economy of Edo State. How be it? Akoko Edo has 15 mineral deposits. 15. There is diamond in Akoko Edo.
Can I stop you now? Do you know that Governor Obaseki and Deputy Governor, they are not happy of this thing because they themselves, they are already doing some kind of work. I don't want to talk. You know, they are not. I will advise you not to go there. So can we talk of something else?
You are only scared when you are lying to the people. But
no, the reason why I said it, to be honest, to these people, they are not going to listen. So
perhaps maybe they will stop buying. Some persons in the government will stop buying filling station, and others will stop the estate they are building.
Okay,
and
go ahead. Go ahead.
Maybe they would have to go and get back the capital they use in opening a particular bank in Edo State. 15 mineral deposits in Akoko Edo. It means that we can drag to Akoko Edo 15 different multinational companies, not just on signing fake MOUs and faceless and invisible and impossible to achieve MOU, but we are talking of purposeful programs that will develop or enhance the economy of not Akoko Edo as a local government, but Edo as a state, and in extension affect the nation. If we have 15 mineral deposits in Akoko Edo, and these 15 are given maximum attention. Hello, sir. And this 15,
I'm listening.
yes, and these 15 are given maximum attention. They are developed to capacity for capacity performance and for revenue generation. You will have a local government that would attract more 500 jobs, not 500, more than 500,000 jobs. And of course, the population of Akoko Edo may not even be up to that. It therefore means that the same way that the population of Lagos, 60% of the people in Lagos are not from Lagos State, will have an Edo State where a lot of persons, there will be inflow of people. There will also be inflow of resources, both capital and human resources, and of course, material resources to develop the critical sectors in Edo State via the platform that Akoko Edo is giving to us. But here we have a government that have a lackadaisical attitude. We have a people that are not concerned about the development of their state. And those of us that are speaking, whether you are in Nigeria or overseas, they begin to see you as an enemy. They begin to trade you with insult. They begin to ask you, it's because you are not involved. It's because you are not this. By the special grace of God, I said it here last week, and I want to say, not even last week, days ago, Tuesday here, I said it here, and I'm saying it again. By November, I'll kickstart my estate. I'm not talking of a 200 plus of land estate. I'm talking of estate that spans over 700 plus of land. And if I am to take appointment in Edo State, what I will be generating monthly, the government cannot pay that to me as a commissioner. And even as a governor, sincerely, they will not be able to pay that to me, because no governor, no sincere governor goes home with 5 million naira monthly. So when you are not thinking that we are speaking because we want appointment, first, it's an intelligent insult on some of us, and again, it's good criticism for some of us. I am not interested in appointment, but I am interested in having an Edo State that I can boast of. The way people are talking about Italy, they are talking about Spain, they are talking about US, they are talking about Canada. Man, there is nothing wrong if we build Edo of our dream. There is nothing wrong if we build an Edo that even our forest roads are tarred there before development gets to that place. There is nothing wrong if in every community, I'm not saying local government now, I'm not saying ward, I mean every community, our people have good access to electricity, they have hospitals at their disposal, they have roads and social amenities at their disposal. There is nothing wrong with all of this, nothing wrong. But we need to reorientate the people. We need to take away, you know, that's why I sang the song, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them gonna cause the time. None of the atomic energy, none of the oppression from the state government can stop a people that have resolved to position or pressure a government to bring development and advancement to our land. Akoko Edo could be our oil well. Akoko Edo could be our own South-South. Akoko Edo could be our own Niger Delta. Akoko Edo could be our own Kogi State. And let me tell you, go and check. Every country with large mineral deposits are mostly underdeveloped. Nigeria has 49 discovered mineral resources. By one now we count. But the space of mineral deposits in Nigeria are over 5,000. But 49 discovered mineral resources. Look at the heap of poverty that has bedeviled our nation. Now come to Niger Delta. Niger Delta is about the most underdeveloped parts of Nigeria. But look at the mineral deposits inherent in this place. Look at Akoko Edo, 15 discovered mineral resources. Look at the underdevelopment that has greeted that environment. It goes to show that mineral deposits that are supposed to be blessing to societies or to communities are becoming a curse. And so we've got to redrive our attention. We've got to focus again on new ways, new models of making things anew, of exploring and using it to advance the people, not the other way around. So somebody asked, he said, what is the way forward? The way forward is for the people to make the government responsible and responsive. The government alone can take the decision not to be responsible. They can take the decision to be stupid. They can take the decision to be lackadaisical. But we as a people, if we have the knowing and come to the knowledge that the power of the people is greater than the people in power. Remember, sir, there is no day I appear on PFM that I don't say this, that the power of the people is greater than the people in power. If we come together, because we are the one who will this power to them through social contracts. I am a political scientist. I know what social contract theory is, and that is what is operating in every society of the world. All of us take a little from us and move to one singular individual or group of persons and ask them to take decision on our behalf. And that is what bettered government. Now, that does not mean the little we have given to them, the 75% that is still with us, is still bigger than the 100 that is with them. So we come together and begin to say no. If the government put up a budget today, we as a people can kick against that budget. We can kick against the budget and tell them, no, this is not what we want. Then we can bring up a budget through a referendum. Our people do not know that. It is not captured in the Constitution. The Constitution captured our civil rights. So we as a people can come together and say, no, this budget you are presenting to the House, we are not okay with it. We start this budget, and let us debate via our collective, our representative at various constituencies, and then we have a whole lot of this thing. But the way out is now that every government should stop forming loyalty to a political party, stop forming loyalty to a group of people, and let your loyalty be to the people of Edo State and Nigeria. I say it again, and I'll continue to say it. A lot of persons have denied that there is no crisis in PDP, and I have come here to say there is crisis. If the crisis is settled today, it doesn't stop moment of truth. That is just the truth. If I visit the office of the governor every day, or the governor come to my house every day and I go to his house every day, it's not going to stop moment of truth. We will still go around every local government and discuss it. The reason is this is our own contribution, our own solution that we are rendering to the state by putting the government on a top burner, because opposition parties in not just Edo State, Nigeria as a whole, they failed. They are not opposing the government of the day the way it's supposed to be. So this is our drive. Edo is our Jerusalem, and the Bible says, "Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper and love you." Those who choose Edo is developed. I want development that is happening. So, and put the government on her toe. You can take the call, sir.
All right. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Can you lower the one you are using to watch me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Andrew. I'm calling from Sweden.
Okay, go ahead.
First and foremost, what I want to say is that talking about Edo State issue particular, so we are from Edo State. To my own observation from what I've been listening so far, I think talking about the way forward of Edo State, we are not going to be putting out the blame on this present government. We're going to look back from the drawing board from the previous government. You have made mention of, because as the government is a continuation.
Okay, from Ogbamudia.
From the back government that have been in existence, I believe if there is a solid foundation this previous government are laying on ground, this government would have continued from there in some certain area. Like, let me take an educational sector as an example. In the past regime of the past government, in Edo State, we have what we call a red roofing. In the red roofing, we talk about, inside this red roofing, there was no teachers. In that era, happened to be in Nigeria.
There was a red roof. Why did Obaseki not put teacher in it?
As far as Edo State was concerned that time, The chemistry teacher we have at those states was out of 20 chemistry teachers. Likewise, physics and another subject. And throughout the 8 years of the last administration, one teacher was not being employed.
Okay, but hold on, sir. Hello.
In the last administration.
Caller from Sweden. Caller from Sweden.
We're talking about continuation.
Okay, hold on now.
We're talking about
hold on. Don't listen to what you are saying. Don't listen to my voice there. Just listen to the phone. You said there was red roof in the last 8 years administration.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay, in Sweden that you are saying. Okay, in Sweden that you live now, when a government come in and build your road, if another government comes, there's no light. What does it supposed to do?
If you listen to me very carefully, we're talking about continuation. I start from talking about continuation. Government is all about continuation.
I just asked you a question. Just answer one, sir. I will answer all your questions.
Sir, I believe that this program is it's not a question and answer. It's a suggestion program. It's a contribution.
Okay.
Everyone has
okay. Now you are talking. It's a contribution. Okay, go ahead. Now you said it. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, in moving Edo State forward, the duty of every citizen of Edo State not to be a partisan about it. Everybody has to bring his idea. Whether you belong to a party, be a party, that has to be put aside and bring a constructive criticism that will help the government in moving forward. Not belong to one side, criticize because of the group you belong to. I think if we don't carry that way, it's not going to be. We are not going to get to where we are going to. I don't belong to party. But I look at the government, what the government has to put on board, what the government is doing. We bring our ideas to the government. What to do? This is what you're supposed to do in this area. This is what you're supposed to do in this area. That is my humble suggestion.
Okay.
That's my humble
God bless you. Thank you. Thanks for your suggestion. We appreciate you. Go ahead, Comrade.
Thank you, sir. I think if there's anybody who can criticize Comrade Adams Oshiomhole correctly, I should be the one. Because the reason I'm saying it is this. Like I said, I don't want to be dwelling on the past. We dealt with past issues. When Oshiomhole was governor of Edo State, I criticized him. Schools that were not properly fixed, I criticized him. Schools that were without teacher, I criticized him. Most of the issues that Edo State was having that led to people saying no teacher was this. Comrade Adams Oshiomhole carried out an exercise. He will visit some schools without information or without noticing them that is coming. On getting to that place, he engages the teacher. Some of them cannot speak English properly, some of them cannot write, and some of them has issue with developing lesson notes. Now, if you go to private organizations employ you based on your expertise and your experience. That's what they do. And I was one of those who was even fighting the Comrade governor on social media and telling him it's not bad for you to sack people that don't have the experience, or perhaps you can relocate them to where you feel they have experience. But as you are removing them, replace them. I think that was the issue that we were having. But I think we have dealt with that. I
think we're having the phone I've tried. We're having a technical difficulty with Comrade phone line. You have tried. As you can see, I am kind of a little bit tired because I have said all this. All we are trying to do is just to beg the government. I will not come out and start saying, oh, Baseki, lie. I'm a man of my word. Okay, I think Comrade is back. Okay, go ahead, Comrade.
We have criticized the government, and I think in that, when I said government is continuity, you see, as a social scientist, we understand that government is non-stop, but regime stops, but governance and its activities is not stop, meaning that there can be no lacuna in government. That's one of my theory about governance. There can't be lacuna. MEGACOMRADE administration ends on the 12th of November. BOB-MANUEL takes over on the 12th of November. BOB-MANUEL's administration ends on the 12th of November. James on the 12th of November. That is governance. So there can be no space in governance. So, and that was where we discussed earlier on. If the last caller was actually online for me, we brought in Lagos as an example, and we say that governors after one another in Lagos, that is successive government, starts from where the previous ones have stopped. And we use the example of Ambode and Sanwo-Olu, that the roads that Ambode awarded, and they've already surveyed. He has chosen the company to do the roads. When Sanwo-Olu came in, Sanwo-Olu mobilized the companies. That is what we call continuity. So when somebody now says that somebody now comes to say where government is continuity or this and that, these are issues we have dealt with. We are not looking at past government, because in the times of this past government, we criticize them, we praise them. There was a time that I almost lost the respect of my students, and I have to reorientate them. We fought Governor Adams Oshiomhole for school fees. We fought him, blocked the road. I was the one who led the protest upon protest. A lot of persons watching now would remember or be able to call their younger ones in school who were in Ambrose University between the period of 2008 to 2012. But guess what? When it comes to Comrade Adams Aliu birthday, I'll be the first person to send him message, and I'll go to my Facebook timeline and say, congratulations, Comrade Governor. I'll pray for him, and I'll make the post. And people begin to attack. So, BOB-MANUEL, you are a traitor. You are a this. Why will you go and congratulate Comrade Adams Oshiomhole? Because why? They know that I am one of the people who have criticized him. And why did I criticize him? He said it was coming to make education affordable for the poor. But the following year that he came in, he increased our school fees. And that was the problem we had with him. And this same man reduced the school fees and told us the reason why they are increasing. And we said, no, that was too outrageous. We had a series of battles, we had a series of discussion, and in the end, it was reduced. Now, if you go to Ambrose Aliu University, you would appreciate his intervention. But when this government came in, if at the level of where Comrade Adams stopped, if he has continued, it would have been much more better and more beautiful than this. That is where we are talking about continuity. That in Edo State, we lack continuity under the watch of Governor Godwin Obaseki. Nothing more. So I am not going back to the past to go and condemn Lucky, to go and condemn Osumbo, to go and no. In their time, we dealt with them. And I have come even here to even say that the government of Lucky that was between 1999 to 2007 is even much more better than the government of Obaseki, because Lucky was governor in the days of democracy, that democracy was learning to work. It was crippling and learning to work. Yet in each of the sector, we could trace one or two legacies of Lucky Benedion. In the health sector, we could trace his legacy. In the transport sector, we could trace his legacy. In education, we could trace his legacy. In sport, we could trace his legacy. Among others, what are the legacies we can trace in Governor Godwin's administration? This is where continuity is. That's where continuity lies. I can tell you categorically there are projects Osumbo inherited and Osumbo continued with them. I told you that within a year and a half, Governor Osumbo constructed 29 roads, did some finishing work at Stella Obasanjo Hospital, among others. The same thing Governor Oshiomhole came in and did the same thing. Governor Godwin Obaseki is to toe this same line, not to bring in, not that you are not going to bring in your project, but pay attention to projects that need finishing. And that is why we have a lot of schools in Edo State that are abandoned today. And we brought about Edo Best. Edo Best has sink Edo's wealth. Edo Best came to sink Edo's wealth. Edo Best is now Edo Worst. You saw the buildings. Maybe Comrade Governor, maybe MEGACOMRADE, you can help us bring out of that picture again, so they can see that is a school of an let's call it oil well community. Mineral resources, we look at it as oil well. That is a school that is sitting in a local government with 15 discovered mineral resources. This is a school in Akoko Edo. This is Akoko Edo that has gold. This is Akoko Edo that has lime. This is limestone. This is Akoko Edo that has marble. This is Akoko Edo that has granite. 15 mineral resources are in this local government. You look at the school. So it's not about condemning anybody. We are talking of continuity. That is what we are here for. And I have said that Governor Obaseki failed in that direction. And, you know, when MEGACOMRADE said it's good in cooking the books, I remember the Plan Well project that he brought to Edo State. Everybody who knows about Plan Well, they should remember what I'm saying. So somebody who brought Plan Well to Edo State and Edo did not plan well, did not see the well that we are planning or the result of that. We now expected him to fix this kind of school, build roads, give these people electricity supply. If you look at this picture very well, you are seeing hills. Those stones are resources that can be used to transform the life of these people. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? We as the people need to go back home to our drawing table and ask ourselves, what is wrong? What is wrong with us? Are we hungry? Are we hungry? Don't we have things to survive anymore than allow the one government to come with huge funds at our disposal, treat us badly, deceive us, and just go scot-free, and yet we are clapping for them? This is bad. This is bad.
Okay, comrade, first of all, I want to thank you. You know, it's not easy. You see what we are doing. I know how these things work. A lot of people are going to appreciate it. Some knucklehead, pinhead, you know, do nothing. Edo citizen, they know how to talk the talk, they don't walk the walk. They're going to come here, they're going to say all kind of stuff. It's not because you want to come here, but one thing I want you to understand: tomorrow you have children. When they say Comrade Bob, Umoru, people will know who you are. They will say, wow, your father was a great man. All these people that is calling in, nobody know them. I believe a time will come whereby you are working in Lagos or you are working in Benin. They will say, now moment of true man be this. Those are the legacy people want to live for their children. Someone like me now, I have never seen anyone that have done what I did since I was born. More than 50 years now, I never see one. If I could have seen people that only one person that did what I did, it would have helped me. I did not. And all my life, I've never seen any youth that have come out the way you come out in Edo State. So I want you to know that we really, really appreciate you. It is not easy. You are up at this time of the night, burning your MB. Why this knucklehead, this pinhead that is in Italy, and some others, imagine the one that is living in Sweden. I just get back from Sweden about 2 years ago. I know Sweden, I went there. Go and look at what development is. How imagine when you are in Sweden, it's a green country. Green country. When you get to Sweden, Stockholm, the air alone, you will know that you are in a place. It's better than any other European country. Sweden, Norway, and they are like that, Scandinavia. But he came and said, you know, I cannot blame them. A lot of them are completely stark illiterate. Nothing you can change. They are like bad head of yam that will not even grow anything. You cannot change them. Some of them were conductor. To go to a conductor that managed to get to abroad. You are enjoying what development is in where you are. Look at America. I'm in America here. Everything I have today, America gave it to me. Sometimes I just feel, let me just leave these people alone. It's frustrating. For 5 years now, I keep telling them one thing. Tomorrow, we
I'm going to have a Comrade Tony Kabaka on the show. This is discouraging to me. I might not even want to bring him on the show because you can see some people, they are low mentality. Imagine someone that claimed he went to Ekmoma, came to deceive Edo people. Today he's talking about who sleep with that, who sleep with the other one. Ah, see the way. And Edo people cannot ask him, you brought someone to stay for us. And here they are, you that came out to say this also billion is coming in. Look at the time. We are about 6 o'clock, almost 6 p.m. here in America. Which is 12 midnight in Nigeria too. Abi, after one in Europe, we have 500 people up watching. After 1 a.m. Some wake up to come and watch. You know, so I want you to know, people, they appreciate you. We're only going to do the best. We are going to finish our 18 local government. We started 2 already. The last that we end Akoko Edo today is if you can tell us the promise Governor Obaseki made to Akoko Edo people, who will beg him to do it, then we'll move to another one next time, because tomorrow's show, I'm having Kabaka. Next tomorrow, I'm having 2 shows. One with you and Hitro. If Hitro did not run, if he run, it will be good. Fine. It will be good. Because it will be good. It will be good for me. It will be damaging for him. If he did not run, because I received a lot of insult. A lot. Why did you bring Hitro to come and be lying to Edo people? People just come and they start insulting me for no reason. So, my last question for you in Akoko Edo, the people of Akoko Edo will appreciate you one day. I want you to tell Edo people, during the campaign, you went to 19 local government, almost 200 wards.
18.
18 local government.
192.
Okay. So, can you tell us what Governor Obaseki promised the good people of Akoko Edo? Go ahead.
Okay. In Akoko Edo, I think there's this below market. He promised he was going to build a market for them. And they've not swept the market, talk more of lane blocks. That's for that. Then the same Akoko Edo, he promised he was going to construct roads for them because they have many roads that are bad. And the major one, he said he was going to link Akoko Edo back to Okbela. There is a road that leads from Akoko Edo to Okbela, but over the years, because of erosion and weathering by flood, the road has been damaged. So he promised he was going to reconstruct that road, and they have not completed the road, let alone asking the contractor. They've not even thought about the road, let alone asking contractors to bid for the road, let alone asking them to survey or even start work there. That is for that. Then across the schools, he acknowledged the red roof and said he was going to ensure that Akoko Edo people have new facilities in their school. He even talked about Edo Best. He said Edo Best has been used to transform the life of the pupils and students and all the rest of it. But it was fraud because Edo Best woefully failed in Akoko Edo. Much intervention Edo Best in Akoko Edo. He also promised them hospitals, especially primary health care. He promised and health care, and that was not delivered, which I am seeing today. He said he was going to drag investors to invest in the critical resources in Akoko Edo, and the information reaching me on ground, because as at last month I was in Akoko Edo and nothing of such has taken place. He also promised the Akoko Edo people the security of their lives and property. Unfortunately, Akoko Edo is still a dead zone, and then kidnappers, among others, are still on ground. So all the promises made to Akoko Edo, 0.00 0.000 has not been fulfilled, let alone to say 0.001. So I think the government is unfair. Governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, that he should please, for the sake of God and for the sake of his conscience, with immediate effect, stand up as the chief servant of the state to respond to the call of his masters, the citizens of Akoko Edo, by immediately giving them security to their lives and their property, fulfilling his promises of building roads for the people, giving them pipe-borne water, hospitals, among other facilities that has been promised. That is, it should please make life conducive for the people of Akoko Edo. The truth is, many sons and daughters of Akoko Edo, Edo State, want to invest in Akoko Edo because they know that Akoko Edo is a viable economy. Looking at the position it is sitting in the state, it has boundary with about 3 or more states. So that alone is a big oil well. When I say oil well, I mean oil well is, you know what I mean by what we call oil well. So it's a big economic advantage for them. That is what I try to say with the what we call oil well. So I think the people of Akoko Edo deserve better. They have been faithful and loyal to Edo State, and they are still part of us. They are our brothers, they are our sisters. I think their pains need to be ameliorated, and I know that we have the resources to do it. We can even reach out to people, and multinationals, and also call for assistance if we feel that the money on ground is not enough. These persons can come on ground and then help us to develop it. I will say a big thank you. But I want to quickly say something that I remembered. There was a time I was watching this man, Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. You know, the both of them were on an interview on a television station. And don't forget, Warren Buffett is far older than Bill Gates. So when they continued saying, after much question, Warren Buffett now said something that actually I thought of it deeply, and I shed tears. He said, Bill and I, when he said Bill and I, that's Bill Gates and I, that's the meaning. Bill Gates, he called Bill Gates Bill. He said, Bill and I have 2 lucky tickets. And I was hoping and eagerly, I sat down to listen to him to know what he meant. He said, Bill and I have 2 lucky tickets. And I was hoping, what is the 2 lucky tickets? And the old man went to say, he said, first, we are Americans, and 2, we are intelligence. Do the people of Edo State, are they actually proud that the lucky ticket we have is being citizens of Edo State, or we see it as a cause, being citizen of Edo State, under a repressive and directional government as this? When your citizens are no longer proud of coming from your state and they begin to regret of coming from your state or your country, you begin to understand that leaders have failed in their entire responsibility. Bill and I have 2 lucky tickets. 1, we are Americans. 2, we are intelligence. Of a truth, every of those sons and daughters are intelligent. Yes, we know our intelligence quotient differs, but the truth we cannot take away is that when they want to talk about intelligent people, brilliant people, and smart people in Nigeria, you must come to Edo State and pick them. Every family in Edo State has this. But are we truly blessed that we are from Edo State? Are we happy? Do we see coming from Edo State as a blessing or as a curse? When we continue to have leaders like the likes of Obaseki, the likes of Lucky Benedict, and now see the new convergence that is happening. The hawks are now converging. Lucky Benedict and Obaseki are now on the same table. So when they loot,
they are best friend now. Very good friend. They are best friend now.
Best friend. When a looter meets a looter, or a looter friends a looter, what do you expect? These are people who depleted the commonwealth of Edo people from the first 8 years. Now, in the 8 years of Obaseki, Lucky Benedict is back. Lucky Benedict is on the same table with him. Unfortunately, Ogiadome is also there. Unfortunately, again for Edo Commonwealth, Tommy Kimi is there. Don't forget, Tommy Kimi has been stealing from the days of Abacha. Before Abacha, he has been in government, stealing and stealing and stealing. And now he has made his way to the kitchen of Edo State to the kitchen. The vote of Edo State is now, they are sitting, they have a table in the vote of Edo State. Their dining table is now in the vote. So by the time they enter there to drink one cup of wine, they fill their pockets with lots of money, and then they move. So these are the things that we need to focus on and redirect. And again, I didn't want to discuss party issue here, and I'm not going to discuss it, but I want to throw a light. We should not allow information on social media to misdirect us or to misinform us. Yes, the governor went to court to seek an injunction against Chief Danosi Obi and Honorable Gbedehama, but you know, they say in equity, the first in time prevail. PDP already went to court December last year. Chief Danobi went to court, and the court has granted his prayers and asked them to come for hearings on the 2nd of November. So as far as the 2021 convention is concerned, he's a national delegate, he's a national leader, and is going to attend, including Ogbedehama and all of them. And I have particularly said that the governor should remove his hand from party matters so he can focus on
the mineral point. Let me stop you. The mineral resources you were just talking about. Someone just went ahead and screenshot it from keeping it real with Adeola. She just talking about Edo State mineral resources. Everything is right here. You see, this is what I tell people. You see there? Oh, these are brainless people. Hold on. Let me bring it out. You see, people can see it.
Very good.
So, like I tell people, everything you come here to say is 99%, 99.9% right. Once again, I want to thank you.
Go ahead. Let me put this. I am a very, very young man. Very, very young. And one of the blessings my father gave to me was the ability to learn how to read and write before I left primary 1. At nursery 2, I started pronouncing letters, calling strong words. At primary 1, I perfected my reading. And all from my lifetime to today, in my personal library, I have over 13,000 books. Over 13,000 books I have in my personal library. And I have read 11,600 plus of those books. Every information that is needed as far as mineral deposit is concerned in Nigeria, every information that is needed as far as governance is concerned in Nigeria and Africa, I have read them. I will not come to a public domain to come and fool people, because I always have this thinking that the way I have time for, there are millions of people who also have time for books like that. So I cannot come to this place to come and fool those persons. Some of them read by traveling, some read on social media, read on various sites, and all the rest of it. So for me, I feel as a reader and as a student and as a learner, I am still one of. I don't think it is necessary or expedient for me to come to for social platform or come to public domain and begin to lie to people. That is why before I come outside, I do my credible work. And I will advise those persons who really want to attack. When you want to attack, get information at your disposal. The information we gave out from PFM Situation Room is what has transformed, what's his name, Apostle Uyinosa. And I want to assure you all that if Pahitro comes to this place on Sunday, give him 2 weeks. You are going to have Pahitro also changing. It's going to be converted. So PFM Situation Room now becomes a ground for people to give their life to Christ. Give their life to Christ politically. And you can see, MEGACOMRADE said, what's his name? Dr. Pedro Baseki said he's no longer interested in. I will tell you that
it's no longer.
PFM changed his life, because you know, if he had come to this place, he would have damaged his career. He would have damaged the little thing that was remaining, because I would have hit him with facts and figure. He is a doctor, he's read. I am a master holder, I am read. So when the two of us meet, we'll begin to clash. It's not going to be clash of information now, because it's not going to be clash of intelligence.
Let's quickly answer this call. Answer this call.
Hello, Mega. Morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, sir. It is Musa from Dubai. I'm still online watching you live.
Hey, Musa, go ahead.
Yeah, this is after 3 now, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
So why I call is because you said what Comrade Umoru said is right. And I come to tell the Nigeria, the PFO family that I've told you before, I'm not from Akoko Edo, but I have trucks who operate in Akoko Edo. I'm from Itako. I'm from GDJ to go. That is where I'm from. So when you see all the whole thing that BOB-MANUEL mentioned, it's happened. He's still alive. All the mineral resources he said, he's still alive. There's no lie about it. When you go to Willa, what did they use to manufacture cement? Is it not stone? That good thing is there. One is there. But what pay me more is when they are still alive, our people who doesn't know anything, they don't want to learn.
They don't want to learn.
If it happened that Cross River State is doing more than it as it is today, what the Cross River State have? They have only one cement factory in Cross River State who is maintaining their resources somehow. Cocoa and UNICEF cement factory, which is I know very well from Akpabio, between Cross River State and Cameroon. Ask everybody, ask some people, they will tell you UNICEF is Lafarge cement factory. So, but I don't know why every day when you talk to people of Edo, they behave somehow. Sometimes I ask myself in this Dubai, should I still continue outside Edo or I should?
No, very soon we are moving to Edo. We are moving to the nation.
Because the way our people behave, even if you tell them the truth, they will not hear. But Umoru, I don't have money to give you. I don't have anything to give you, but it's only God that will reward you. And we continue to expose them. This is not the end. TFM situation, we here, we die here. We know they go anywhere. Anybody when walk kill himself, make it kill himself. My papa no benefit from government. He told me that I will not benefit tomorrow. Why I confidently send my junior one to school is for them to be a good leader to Nigeria, because Nigeria, we don't have good leaders. But that doesn't mean that if we have the ones who are not doing something right, that we should keep quiet. Imagine, I will not continue to mention this man named Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Imagine you see Comr, he is telling the whole Nigeria, the whole world that our battle bases deserve reward. Man, when you work for people, you wait patiently to correct that reward.
No, they just they told him to go and do it. They tell him make he go do it.
Work for somebody, have patience. You will get reward.
No problem.
At this my age, I'm 52 years. I'm doing very well with myself. I didn't make anything from Nigeria, but I'm here now with good life, good environment. I'm doing very well. So I cannot tell you this is what I have, but it's only God that will speak for me and the people of Edo. Thank you. Good night.
All right, thank you.
I'm still on the show.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna end. I'm gonna let Comrade talk. We're gonna end the show because very soon we are gonna focus our attention to the whole Nigeria as a whole. We are not gonna worry about Edo State because it seems like the more you try to educate some Edo people, the more difficult it gets. So other states are begging, calling for MEGACOMRADE, calling. They are calling. Very soon it's going to happen. So, and tomorrow, go ahead, Comrade, so that you can go and sleep. Go ahead and close it.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. And MEGACOMRADE, I want to say before we go to start discussing Nigeria, perhaps from state to state or from ministry to ministry or historically, I think we'll be through with our.
Yeah, we'll be through with that. Yeah, we'll be through with the 19. Yeah, we'll be through. Yeah.
Whoever wants to faint, you faint. I will ask people to help us pour them cool water. Whoever wants to get heart attack should go ahead. Whoever wants to get frustrated should get frustrated, because our sincere resolve is to bring the truth to the table and expect that the government of the day would see light in what we are saying and begin to act in a way that it will help the people advance and get better dividends of democracy from the government. Having said that, I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you who have followed, and those of you who are still coming back to watch the video. Thank you. And Edo State is ours. We must contribute our best, no matter how little it is, for the advancement and the upliftment of the state. We don't have any other state we are going to call our own. Yesterday it was Bende. Today it's Edo. Tomorrow we don't know what holds for us. But the time that we have together as a people, let us use the resources to develop this state. That is what we need. Edo is big enough to be a country of its own. How much more, let alone living it at a state level? The resources we have alone in Edo State, not just the whole of Edo, in Akoko Edo alone, is good enough for us to say, oh, we want to have our independence from Nigeria and just face a country called Edo and then begin to move. But if we continue with this attitude, how are we going to develop the state? How are we going to have the opportunity to hand over good legacies to our children? And we as a people must continue to think. Also wants to be attacking those who are coming to criticize the government or telling the government what to do. I want you to think, do you want the government, your children, to attend the kind of primary and secondary school you attended? I went to a better primary school more than that which my father attended. I went to a better secondary school more than that which my father attended. I went to a better university more than that which my father attended. I have access to devices and technology better than what my father had. I think my own prayer now is that I should be able to give my children much more better, in 1 million fold better, what I enjoy. This should be the focus of every Edo citizen, sons and daughters. It is possible. A new Edo is possible. A big Edo is possible. A great Edo is possible. Edo State without rancor is possible. Edo State without kidnappers is possible. Edo State without herdsmen is possible. You know, herdsmen they are trying to color it with bandits. And so we can build a state that is secure. It's a collective responsibility. Let us tell the government what is wrong, and let us tell them the solution of what it is. Akoko Edo needs attention. As we wind up on Akoko Edo tonight, the government of Edo State, the people of Edo State, please tell the governor of Edo State, Akoko Edo needs attention. Thank you so much. God bless you all. My name is still Umoru. I'm self-employed and I am not complaining. I am one Edo son who is after the good and advancement of our state. I love you all. Even if you hate me, I don't have a point in my heart to hate you. I love you to criticize me. If you have found out that any information I have brought to PFN Situation Room is not true, and you have evidence and fact that surpasses what I have put out, come call MEGACOMRADE line. The line are always open. Come to the chat room, present your evidence, present your case. Be bold enough to challenge me here on PFM Situation Room, and let us slug it out. Let us slug it out. If possible, you and I would travel down to the place where you want to dispute. Nobody, I say, can tamper with my life. So don't think if you call me to Edo State to say you want to argue anything. If you are constructive, I will come down to Edo State without coming with Mopo, without coming with soldiers. We will get to that place and I will beat you to it with facts, with data, and with visible evidence. God bless Edo State. As we move together, may the Lord prosper our land, and may the Lord redirect the attention of our government as led by Governor Godwin Obaseki. May the Lord give them sanity of heart and mind so they can do the work they want to do. But failure to do what they want to do, may the Almighty God keep frustrating them if their intention is to frustrate the people. And if their intention is to darken the state, may the Lord also darken their paths. But if they mean well for the state, every mistake they've made, I ask that God will forgive them and give them the direction. Thank you so much, everybody. Like I told you, I'm still a real estate expert. That is my business, and I do hope as advanced people do, they hand over company to their children. This is the company that I want to hand over to my own children too. So, like I say, in the month of November, I will officially launching my estate, and the promo prices and everything would soon be out. So avail yourself the opportunity from on the 31st of this month. Watch out, because on the 1st of November, I'm going to flag it up socially, and then by the January, we're going to be doing allocation among other. Be part of it And maybe you'll be struggling with finances, you'll be struggling with your business, you don't know what to invest on. I am an expert in real estate, and I am a financial advisor, and I am also in conjunction with many consultancy agencies. We render services that can help you reshape your business, that can give you direction. But I will say, I don't want to waste this money. I don't want to throw it up. I don't want to spend it illicitly. Get a plot of land today, and tomorrow that could be your oil well. That could be your saving grace. I was telling one of our brother who a man came to buy plots of land from me at a particular price, and at the time we finished signing, we were supposed to, he has signed his own part, so the documents came for me to sign. I finished signing and I was expecting him. He didn't come, and then they said he was sick, and then somehow we assisted with finance because he was a good friend, very much older than me. And after some time, I was not hearing from him, not knowing that the man was dead, and then things take the other turn. So I just took the call. I started calling the line. The line was not going. I took the call to go and look for them. On getting there, the woman was crying that our husband was dead. I said, I didn't know. You didn't tell me. And when things were not okay with them, I called her. She didn't know the husband bought land, and I told her, I said, your husband asked XYZ plot of land with me. She said, no, the husband did not buy any land. The husband did not tell her anything, this and that. Meanwhile, it was meant for a surprise. It was that of land that saved those plots of land that saved the family. They sold it much more higher than what I sold the man. So investment today will be a saving grace for your family tomorrow. Invest wisely, invest in real estate, invest in other business, have alternative access of income. That is what you and I need, because there are times Edo State government will call you. Anybody could be governor tomorrow, and then we will decide to do social responsibility. From all of this investment, you can take 10% and donate to Edo State government and say, oh, build social and hospital for us, build social and social road for us. It's not only the government that can generate money to do it. We also can donate to government, donate to community. For you to do that, you need concrete investment. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I'll be here on Sunday again, and if Comrade Kabaka will be on this place tomorrow, I think I'll take out the time to come on air and challenge him so that he also can mobilize his youth for positive engagement with the government. And I also continue what I'm doing, positive engagement. Politics should not be a ground of which shedding our blood. We can be family and be in different political party and not fight one another, not insult one another. You will win election, I will praise you and then criticize you constructively. I win election, you praise me, you congratulate me, and you criticize me constructively. This is what will engender development in our nation. I know of a man who was of the APC family. He's late now, Alhaji Usman Shagadi. Usman Shagadi was a member of the APC. His wife was a member of the, for example, APC and PDP. Both of them will go to the polling unit. His wife will be voting party A. He will be voting party B. They will come home. The woman will cook while they are eating. They will be laughing together. I say, don't worry. When the result comes, we will win you. And some occasion, the woman have joined the popular side. They've won the man on many elections. They didn't break their home. The man didn't slap his wife. Nothing happened. So we can be in the same house, be on different political platforms. You accept the ideology of A, I accept the ideology of B. It's for the advancement of our state, not for us to become enemy or become slaves to politicians. Please emancipate yourself from mental slavery. And as you go to bed tonight, may the Lord Almighty be with you, and God bless you, bless our state, and bless everyone. MEGACOMRADE, thank you very much for this platform.
God bless you.
Thank
No
you
problem.
for
Always welcome.
Thank you for your resilience in maintaining this platform. You wouldn't know the level of contribution that you have given to the society. You wouldn't know the level of impact, the level of change this platform has created. If you think you haven't made impact at all, remember it was PFN Situation Room that forced Governor Godwin Obaseki to appoint commissioner after he failed in doing it for 11 months. We must not forget that. If you think, well, for 10 months, if you think we are not doing anything positive here, I want you to remember today that the deputy governor is not making noise again, jumping from one quarter to another, because PFN Situation Room has mounted a satellite all everywhere to watch who is performing and who is not performing. If you see today that anybody said he wants to make move to the educational sector, it's because we brought the issues to PFM Situation Room. And if you have not created this chance, what would have been the platform for us to reach out to the government and to the people? Are we going to be depending on fraudsters like Abatobaze, whose intention is to use this social media to change people and then get money from them? Or whose platform would have been relying on? 90% to 95% of the social platform we have things, but this is solely for the service of the people, and then we go in that direction. But what I want to tell you today, Mega Comrade and the PFM family, I will immortalize PFM in my estate. PFM is going to have a garden of our own in my estate. Every member of the family, we are going to have a garden in my estate.
Come back. 60 by 120.
Yes, when we come to PFM, you are going to see PFM homes, PFM garden. We are going to have it inside.
I will be a part of it. But you did not give them your number. I always give them your phone number before you go.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm sorry for that. It was an oversight, and that's why you are a father. Thank you for reminding me. It's 090 55 55 2775. 090 55 55 2775. 090 55 55 2775. Call me any time of the day. I'll be there to pick your call. And a lot of our brothers have appreciated you. You will always have the professional touch of interrupting my sleep. Look at the time. It will take 3 o'clock for me to go to bed.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead and go to bed. Sorry. Okay, you can go now. I appreciate it. Good night. Okay, right, you all show some love to BOB-MANUEL. Thumbs up for him. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, hey guys. I want to thank everyone. You can give him a call at +234 9055 55 2775. I repeat, +234 905 555 2775. Well, tomorrow we are going to be having the street governor by the power of Almighty God. We just have to do what we got to do. The fact is that I'm disappointed in the way some Edo people are behaving. Very, very disappointed on them. And that is it. So I get off from work, I go home, I came online, not that I want to come online, but I came here because I really care. I care. But some people, good night, everyone. Before I go, there's this music that she just released, Sosa F. Hey, oh boy, that music, now tomorrow I go play them. So I want you all to watch me. I'm going to be on air early, very early. God bless you. I love you all. Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.